Hello, everybody. Oh, I am, I am messing something up real quick, but don't worry. I messed up something real quick, but I'm fixing it already. I just gotta get all the troops rallied for the big day. Well, I guess I had my big day yesterday. I'll talk about it in a little bit. There's a lot to discuss here. I guess there's always something to discuss. You just gotta remember that it's there and worth discussing. I used to be very picky about what I consider to be worth talking about with other people. Like, I'm not a fan of small talk, for instance. I like the idea of like respecting and valuing someone's time. So I don't like asking them stuff about like, how's the weather? Wonderful day we're having, isn't it? Stuff that doesn't really lead anywhere. I always want to just start by asking them like some big question, like an opinionated question, so that way we can get talking about something maybe philosophical or whatever. Hold on. I cannot multitask to this extent. There we go. That should get the word out that I'm streaming now. Sorry, by the way, to everybody that I said I was going to stream, to whom I said I was going to stream at like maybe 45 minutes before this time. I realized that I should probably get something to eat first. You know, physiological obligations. You know how it goes. But hello, Peaky, All Malicious, Hip Hop for Life. That's a great name. And a new one to me. Diron, Orb, Amruth, and Dave Baugh. Oh, and KM5. Nice. Hey Voduke, should I buy Dragon's Dogma or Dragon Age? Depends on which Dragon Age you're talking about. Actually, I don't know too much about the Dragon Age games. I own two of them and have played one of the other ones that I don't own to an extent. I think I returned it or something like that because it didn't quite grab my attention. Those games, to me, I couldn't enjoy because of Dragon's Dogma. Like the action that you can do with an individual character is so much less than one character of Dragon's Dogma that that I couldn't enjoy it after having played that first. So if you want to get the maximum enjoyment out of both games, I would recommend playing Dragon Age first with the knowledge that you're going to play Dragon's Dogma afterwards, so that you can enjoy both without being like spoiled too much to enjoy a worse version. But that's only assuming you have like a bunch of free time to spend on that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I would just skip straight to the really good one, especially since the sequel's coming out. Baduke oiled up. Oh yeah. So we've got a checklist of things. Well, maybe not a checklist, because that's like a to-do list sort of, but there's a lot of boxes being checked right now. We've got the face cam. We've got sexy wet hair stream because they just took a shower. We've got a pajama stream as well. We've got a new update to talk about, and this time it's not even about a mod, but it's about actual Vengeance content. I don't like the word content, but in this case, I think it's worth using. I started playing Dragon's Dogma recently. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. There are so many pieces of good news that have been happening very recently that it makes the stream that I did before this one feel even more embarrassing in hindsight. Let me just say to everybody that viewed that stream, sorry. That was a moment of weakness. I have my ups and downs as well. I am not a perfect human being, so there are times when I have more self-doubt than others, like compared to other times. So in that case, I was really questioning like a bunch of stuff, and I usually am when I'm talking about like not doing YouTube anymore, and that's because this is like a free time leisure thing at the moment. Well, streaming definitely is. Making videos and stuff is still work, kind of, but when there's a lot to do and there's a lot that I feel like I ought to do, leisure time is the first thing that's got to get cut, right? So stuff like this is probably going to be the first to go during those times, which it has been already. You know, I've had so much stuff with university that every time I think that I'm done and free from like all the obligations that I have to do, there's still more that I've got to deal with and put up with. On top of that, even though I just finished all the final exams, and just so you know, in the US, there was there's only like one chance that you have to take the exams and pass them. After that, you're just stuck with the grade that you got. There's no such thing as a resit. To me, I was like taken aback that that's like a common expected thing that people in other countries have, that they can take the exam again. No such thing here. It's all or nothing on your one attempt, and then if you just happen to fail the class and that's it, then you got to redo it again. And in my university, it's especially annoying because the math class that I have to take, like there's a math sequence where you take one class, then the next, and then the next, but they're only available during a certain time period of the year. So if you fail any one of those 3 classes in that sequence, you have to wait until it cycles back around to the next part of the year to do it again. So if I failed this class, which is available in the fall, like quarter, then I have to wait until next year in the fall to do it. Somebody did that. They felt like the class was too hard, and they intentionally dropped the class because they didn't want it to affect their like overall grades from failing it. So they dropped it instead because it looks less bad on your transcript. And now they have to wait until fall of next year to take this class, and then to take the next 2 classes afterwards, and then the next year's worth of classes that are only available once you complete those 3 in a sequence as well. It's very annoying. But after having done all that, then I had to take my driving test behind the wheel. And you guys need to know that for me, driving was like the biggest phobia I've ever had in my life. It's taken me upwards of 5 years to get over this hurdle, like overall, because it's just that scary to me. I don't like the idea of being out on my own to like have to make split-second decisions in case of an emergency. I don't trust myself. I genuinely trust like I would rather have a person that I don't even know that well be driving me and me sitting in the passenger seat than to trust myself driving. At least I did for the longest time, because that's just always how I've thought and operated, I guess. I've always been more of a dependent person than an independent one. I think is the best way I can analyze it. And also, I have no chill. That, to me, I think is my biggest character flaw. Well, those 2 things are my biggest character flaws. No politics. Anyways, though, sorry, let me stop ranting so much. Zygote chill with the anti-Semitism. What is Zygote saying? Oh, okay. Yeah. Netherlands education system is better, though. Thank you, Bear53. Are you also from the Netherlands? We'll do a head count right now. Or not right now, but throughout the stream, we'll do a head count. So if KM7 is here, then that's at least 1 person extra. Voduke just doesn't want to drive because he hates sitting in a booster seat. The car that I drive is my grandma's car, and she has a pillow in there to sit on to get extra height in order to see over it, but I don't need it. Okay, cool. Bear53 is from the Netherlands. Difficulty is inflated thanks to some classes letting people in who should not have been in there. Oh yeah, we can talk about curves and stuff like that too, and like how people end up getting into classes that they technically shouldn't have passed only because of relativity. But instead of that, why don't we start talking about actual Kingdom Hearts stuff? How long has it been? Let me just take the time. 8 minutes. Okay, not actually 10 minutes yet of dawdling. But let's go over all of this stuff here. So I'm not that I'm not that interested in, or I wasn't that interested in the Hammerhold update for kind of a while, because I had like too much other stuff that I ought to do, like seriously. And then on top of that, when I did have free time, Vengeance is still like, it still has so many fundamental flaws that I still can't consider it like a top priority for entertainment, even with new stuff available to me. And I think Isfit is a good representation of the update itself, because it's a nice idea, but I think there's a lot of stuff that could be improved on. Like Isfit is like in the bottom half of Heroes, and I've playtested it on mobile, so I've already gotten him to level 10 and experienced him in other stages. I still think that this hero is too fundamentally flawed. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do this with it, but the other way to go about this would be to make this stronger, but the cooldown is so long that I'm really reluctant to do that. This is a really good skill though, I like using that. So this is another way to distribute the powers. But if you look at this, it's 60, and then plus 40, and then plus 60 again, which is so cursed to do. So that's why I consider this preferable. And more skills means more like big chunks of XP that he gets every time he casts them. This one, as cool as the big damage numbers seem, I don't want to upgrade it. If you haven't seen yet why this is a bad skill, then I'll showcase it in a bit. But for now, let's pick out the towers here. Did you really think you could stream without me being part of it? You fool, you cannot escape me. Hello, Selena. Now we've got 3 people from the Netherlands now. We've got Bear53, Lanu, and you. Yeah, if you're gonna play on Impossible, forget using Isfet. And the first stage is doable just fine. There's a couple of things that I want to playtest as well. Obviously, we gotta use the Sandworm Hollow, right? Like, we would be remiss not to. Although, when I first playtested these stages, I went out of my way to not use the new tower. Because I wanted to focus on the new hero. And I also wanted to experiment with, like, some of the other balance changes with the towers that I'm already used to. Duke wants to go to the Netherlands to have Selena please his Netherlands. Alright, here you go, Zygarde, a pin. I don't want to escape Selena again myself. Wasn't there new balance changes recently? Yep, this update, you know what? The release of the update comes with the balance changes plus the DLC, right? As like an available thing to purchase. I consider the balance changes better than the update. And the balance changes are not even that good anyways. Like, is anyone gonna buy the Crow now that it does 2 to 4 damage? If it was 2 to 4 by default, I don't think people would be buying it. They might buy it now because of the fact that it's been updated, so they're like, oh, I want to see if it's more powerful. And they might gaslight themselves and be like, oh yeah, I can really feel the difference. No. No. This is still not a good skill to use. It's not worth the 170 gold each, 200 gold each if you don't have the soul point upgrades. Let's see. Oh yeah, the meteors suck. I would break out Ice Cult for level 3. Oh yeah, wasn't Ice Cult nerfed as well? Or am I mistaken? I might be mistaken. But I thought that he got nerfed by not being able to target flying or something like that. That's what I think I recall. But what do I know? Alright, let's break out the Zeppelin. Anything else I want to use here? I mean, Gobbler Ranks are pretty good in theory on this stage as well, but I will not be using them. I also won't be doing any like funky challenges where I can't use the same towers twice. In fact, it would be better if I don't, because there's some things that I need to showcase that will require me to use the same towers more than once. I will, however, use the Dark Knights here instead of the Elite Harassers. Grim Cemetery I could also use, but it's still too cursed of a tower for me to ever like rely on it. And then one last thing now, it's viable to use Demon Guards, so we get to enjoy the Vengeance L that I pointed out a long time ago, where you have to reset the entire tree just to swap out the reinforcements, which is the only thing that you can change. I love that. On top of that, the fact that these things were so overpowered in comparison to the Demon Guards. I wouldn't call them overpowered actually, but like they were just overwhelmingly better choice. They just eclipsed these guys and overrode the L of this whole reset thing because you never wanted to swap them in the first place. Now that you do want to swap them because that L's been fixed, that balance L has been fixed, now the UI L is more prevalent. So until they actually fix this issue, it's still equally bad overall. I mean, I would consider the balance to be a bigger L actually, but now that I'm going to think about this every single time I go and play it, it's still going to put me in a bad mood. Sorry to be so negative too. I don't mean to complain so much. Like I was saying before, I actually had really good news. I passed my behind the wheel driving test. So I did like genuinely overcome that problem of me being afraid of like driving a vehicle. I mean, it is still kind of scary in theory, but the main takeaway is that I overcame it enough to like practice enough that I can actually pass the test. I would say that I'm better at passing tests than I am at driving. So the driving test system itself might be flawed. But I've got a license, so I can at least be happy about that. And it was really, it was just a really great moment as well, because I could tell my dad was really proud of me when he hugged me. Like the way he responded was like even more proud than like he normally is of me. So that in itself made it worth it. Whether or not I deserve a license is you know, up for debate. Let me see. Oh, are you talking about the Shaolin Monk upgrades? Yeah, I agree that's awesome. Quit yapping. Baduk just likes to be negative for vengeance. Baduk, can you play the game and stop being a baby? Alright, yeah. We'll do this. So here's Isfet being slow. Dead on arrival. In this case though, like in this stage, you don't really need him to be that fast. But I would like to think that a hero being slow means that he's a real powerhouse in the area that he's occupying. Like Grawl, right? He should be really powerful in the space that he's occupying, but he's kind of just like a medium tier hero. And in fact, he just has less versatility overall, because Ulrich can stand there and tank better than Grawl still, and yet he has more mobility and can spawn units. And has better DPS. It's just overall an L. Anyways, let's get these guys. And then what we want to do... hold on, let me calculate. I either want to put these guys here, or here, and then I want to get the Sandworm Hollow in the other spot. This would slow down units as they're coming. This would like get caught by the units as they're leaking. So that's already a better idea to use the Shaolin Temple in. The only reason that I wouldn't do that is because the gold thing, I can like reach enemies with the gold from further away. But let's not bother with that. We'll just play principled. So, oh, come on, let me click it properly. There we go. Oh yeah, having this guy here is also a good thing. Okay, and then we'll start this out at level 1. So bring it on. Info for the enemies: Legionnaire, hardened by lengthy battles throughout the desert. The soldiers of Hammerhold are ready to die for their motherland. Melee attack. 56 viewers too, very cool. And we got Pit Lord immediately. Nice. Were you forced to play this, or did you get interested in trying it? And I got more interested in trying it. I was saying for the first like 10 minutes or so that I was in a more negative mood at the last time that I streamed, and I apologized for it. Because now I'm a much more jolly fella, thanks to having passed my behind-the-wheel driving test and being done with like a bunch of school stuff now. There is still a bunch of other like stresses they have to put up with. Like you guys were just talking about the Netherlands, right? There's a study abroad thing, in case you don't know. I've mentioned this many times actually, so I wonder how repetitive this is to other people that do know. But my university offers the ability to go to another country and study there and get like class credits that my university itself would offer. Wow, that insta-kill was a pretty fast cooldown actually. That's nice. I didn't notice how frequently he was casting it when I was first playing. Let's see, and it's targeting over here, this thing, which is bad because I want these enemies to die in range of the golden lion. Oh well, let's just blow up everything. We don't need that much extra gold. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if the game is worth playing. Isfit looks so bad. Be nice, be nice. Starlock. Oh, hello, Starlock. Nice to see you around. If you're about to sleep, that's fine. I don't, like, delete the streams or anything like that, so if you want to be able to view it again later, it will always be up. I'm always here. Baduk's always around. Not really, but, the saved footage always is. Okay, let's see how well this kills enemies. Okay, cool. It actually deletes those guys. And then we have another enemy coming out, the Camel Rider. These veteran legionnaires ride on the back of loyal camels. The backs of loyal camels, actually, technically. Should their animal friends get killed, they are ready to keep fighting on foot to avenge them. I like how descriptive it is that they spawned the enemy that was riding them. Like I don't think that the Warg Rider spawning the Orc Champion needed this much detail to be clear to the player. Alright, Froge. The Vengeance Urge to polymorph enemies. Soul Tickle commands. I gotta say, the Iron challenges were stepped up in this DLC. They're actually creative. Yeah, the challenges I think outshine the campaign a little bit, just a wee bit, a tad. All right, now we have 2 layers of this, and then I will tickle. I will tickle the camels, like so. Oh, and I did get some cooldown back. Look at this. Yes. Okay, Dune Terror. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, the freaking Dune Terror is able to be targeted by ranged units as it's burrowing underground and moving up. That is the dumbest thing in this update. Out of all the things in this update, that is the one that they got the most wrong. And that I'm like the most disappointed by, because to me that seems so obvious. But maybe that's a bit arrogant of me to say. Perhaps they did deeper analysis themselves and realized that we've got to do it this way. And also the slow now is gonna negatively impact these guys because their range is higher than the range of the gold. This green, I think, is the range of the golden lion, whereas the actual attack range is clearly above that. So level 6, yay. Get more monks. Do that. Yeah, I'll just damage these guys a little bit too. I think it's always a good idea to soften them up. We want the camels to be soft. More of that. And then I'm just gonna leave Isfit up here. These guys aren't even attacking. Don't worry about it. And then get a Goblin War Zeppelin up here, obviously. This is the much more obvious choice. The worst part is, it is intended. Yeah. They're not going to change it, so that's what makes it even more unfortunate to me. Like, come on. It's a DLC tower. You gotta let people get away with a little bit, you know? Like, this tower isn't even that good. At least I feel like it's not that good. Or maybe it's just outright better than the Ignis altar. I almost called it the Isfit altar. Okay, yeah, good. Die. Get in range of this. And then here, we just trigger the cooldowns on everything. Cool. Now we have the thing almost back again. And then here's a good example of the Goblin War Zeppelin having such small AoE that it's still a single target tower. At least it's not as OP as the Battle Mecha though, right? Whatever it takes. But yeah, both of these spots here will let me just reach the main choke point with the Goblin War Zeppelin. So this is an example of like certain towers just being so blatantly outright better than others for certain stages that there's still, like, to me at least, not enough strategic depth in Vengeance. Oh, he just has a really short range on the skill. That's why it seemed like it had a long cooldown before. Is he in? Okay, yeah, he did get into melee combat. Let's just take a step back. Let's just relax. There we go. And then I will try and move this over here. More cost-effective than Battle Mecha. Oh, that's cursed. Voodoo, can I attack your choke point with my mouth? Does that mean kissing? Well, either way, no. I don't think there's an interpretation of that sentence that I'm happy with. Okay, let's not use the hero spell just yet. We'll wait until the next wave of camels arrives. Do it now. Oh, look at that. That actually is killing everybody. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer then. Legion Archers. Okay, nothing's new here. Let's see if this... No. Soul Impact has the worst targeting ever. Look at that. That's like one of the more annoying things to me about the spell is that it moves upwards along the path, which I get why it's trying to do that. It's trying to, okay, let me just reinforce the choke point. It's trying to go after more enemies because it's assuming that you're using it optimally to kill everyone. Oh, wow. Okay, please someone get in range of the Golden Lion. So it's assuming that it's killing enemies, and so it's got to move up along the path to go kill the rest of them that are coming along the line. But if you're really using it optimally, you'll have the enemies stacked on top of each other anyways. That's the best way to make sure that it's killing units, is to really group them up because the AoE is that small. And so it moving up along the path is only going to make things trickier. Like, it's punishing you for the rewarding stuff. 67 viewers, wow. The Kingdom Rush community is kind of back, isn't it? I felt quite bad too that I didn't have the time nor the inclination to want to work on video stuff, since like this is the best time possible. Not only is it the holidays, so like people watch YouTube more anyways, so that means that there's more people that can get something out of the stuff that I have to share, assuming that the stuff I have to share is worth their time in some capacity. Oh, here we go. Finally. Falconers. Trained from a young age to be a dreadful duo, falconers and the eagles can disrupt enemy lines of ease at a short or long range. I believe they can spawn more than one desert eagle, so it's not really a duo. But yeah, whatever you're saying. Whatever floats your boat. We're at 70 live viewers. Oh yeah, you were part of it. Dave Ball's in the room with me right now. I just can't see it because now I have cataracts, just like him. Okay, his own, like, mummy spawns are getting in the way of, like, bringing enemies into the choke point. There's a reason why I'm not using, like, bone flingers, for example, here. Okay, let's blast them all to death. The best way to blast something. They normally only spawn one eagle. Oh, okay. If that's the case then, never mind, I take it back. No more actuallys. The masculine urge to not upgrade my barracks. Oh, it's so cursed, like, that he raises his hands and it makes the same sound effect when he spawns that pool as when Mortimus slams his staff down and spawns a pool. That to me is really cursed, because I associate those sounds with, like, the combination of him, you know, like, slamming the staff and the thing spawning. Not only something spawning, but now it makes it sound like it's the other way around. Okay, there we go. I needed to upgrade this one in order to buff the, buff this tower. So, oopsie daisy. Oh, you know what else I can do? Hold on. This is fancy. You come all the way over here. And then you come all the way over here too. Although you're having a massive steam moment. That's funny. And then I'm just gonna damage these guys, because I have all the power in the world. And then I really don't need to do this, but let's just showcase the thing. And then I can do another one as well to destroy this, but I won't. I shan't, because I like having more units. It makes me feel good about using artillery. Alright. Should I just... Yeah, you know, I'll just get these now, because at this point I've got enough, other units spawning forward that it doesn't matter. Oh, great, he spawned that on a choke point that's no longer going to be a choke point. And then, we don't need to do this, actually. My units, because they were at full health at the time, can handle all the camels spawning, so it's better to use this to finish off the other ones. Like this. There we go. Yeah, very powerful stacking of AoEs right there. And then, now I have this as free space as well, free real estate to do things. Yeah, fine. And then we'll get this. Impervious might actually be useful, but I'm still not going to use it. I think there's enough enemies coming in and out of here that I don't want to do that. However, I will do this, because these enemies keep on dying prematurely. It might be a good idea to just get the extra gold up here. Okay, yeah, now I want to do this for sure. 2 towers in under 1 second. This man is worse than Vesnon and Umbra. Who's this man? Me? Oh, what the heck? Get the Beep Beep Roadrunner achievement instead of destroying the barracks. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll do achievement hunting. We'll just click around here. Oh, do I have to do something else? Besides click around here. I'll click on this and do stuff. I literally don't need a micro in this area, really. I'm just letting it play. This is now an idle game. Yeah, I'll do this. Okay, what are you supposed to do to get the achievement, though? I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do if this doesn't give me anything. I even tried right-clicking, yeah, right-clicking on it. Oh, what the heck? This has extra range? Okay, fine, I'll get this now, because it's the last, part of the level. Let's see if this causes me to die later. Wow, okay, I just got that back. Yay. Do it again. Fine, I'll do it again. Cool. Oh yeah, that's another thing that makes this more effective, is that, the extra units means that my Soul Impact will be more likely to spawn, or to recharge faster. Hey, MMH, shoot the coyote with the ship cannon. Oh. And that uses it up? Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Okay, well, now I'm definitely not doing that. And then I'm getting... Please tell me I'm getting double layers of extra gold. I might not be. But that hero spell really is, like, to me, I think it's a worse version of Junpei's hero spell. Because it's just the AoE that slows enemies and damages them, but it lasts for less time. The burst damage, I believe, is higher, which is nice in theory, but if you're gonna also have a slowing effect, then a longer duration is still better for that combination of things. Because now this spell, like now the slowing feels a little bit less important by default because it's got less duration, but also because its main utility is just gonna be defaulted to bursting enemies down with the damage. You don't really care so much about slowing them anyways. It's like a consolidation prize for an enemy being caught in the blast that survives it. Okay, fine. I'll just spend some gold. Should I get the insta-kills? Ooh, are enemies leaking? No, not yet. It's gonna take more than that. Okay, yeah, let's beat this with over 2,000 gold. Thank you, Isfit. Does that curse sound effect again? Yeah, click blacksmith more often? Okay. Let's spam click now at the very end. Let's go, come on. Cookie clicker. Imagine I leak a life right now. Okay, good, we got the helmet. At the very last second as well. And with 2,706 gold left over. Yay! We did it. Cool. But dude, you can shoot your face cam with the cannon to get achievements. Thanks. Oh, I love being hated. Oh, hey, MMH, do you happen to know how much armor the eagle spawners have? Because I swear it feels like they have none. Bird nearly leaked. Yeah, I saw that. Look, there's a guy near the enemy barracks tower. Get him. Let's see what's going on here. But dude, don't click the blacksmith at the bottom. Worst mistake of my life. There's a shadow guy in each level. What difficulty is it? Oh, I better have been playing on impossible. Okay, thank goodness. If I was playing on anything lower than impossible, after all that, that would be so embarrassing. Okay. Let's reset this. So these are like my top priorities for stuff to upgrade. I was just complaining about the hero spell, and yet it's still a top priority for me to upgrade. I kind of like the idea of showing off how bad this is, but let's upgrade this first. Ooh, nuts. I want to do something different, but oh well. Oh, wait a minute. I still have 2 leftover points anyways. Okay, that's fine with me then. We'll do it like this. Wait. This is a really good one though. I gotta keep this. Okay, those are my must-haves. Okay, I could leave this out, I guess, but the Black Storm is also really good because of what's coming next. Oh well, I'll showcase how bad this is, and if I lose, I lose. Oh, wait a minute, it doesn't even matter. Because I can just do the Heroics and Irons right now. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Okay, in that case, let's unupgrade this part. Because I only need the first tier of that. Indecisive me. Okay. Trying that again. There we go. And we will do... Let's do the heroic first. So let me pick other towers. Go with that. Go with this, I guess. And, anything else I want to change? Might keep that. This is like the only chance that I have to use Dark Knights, because otherwise I feel like they're not a good option. In this campaign, I mean. So leave that. And then I guess I need one other, like, good default archer. So just do that, so that way I have the representation of every type of tower. This campaign has a high difficulty level, literally Ultil Farmlands 2.0. Yeah, when you have multiple levels though, I feel like you have kind of an excuse to have one, like, just for fun stage. It's different than, like, I don't know, like, I would argue Tainted Pit, for example, is, like, another just for fun stage. Although it's a little bit more difficult than that. But, like, since there's nothing in the back, you just form your choke point and then reinforce it from the back as much as possible, and then that's it. So it's just, like, the Underpass 2.0. That's like the first one that I would consider to be like that. Okay, nothing but archers. Nice to see. Oh, well, and these guys up here. But yeah, there's no cannon, nothing here to destroy. So we'll just form a nice solid choke point again. In fact, I could do this. Wait a minute. I am calculating. This would let me spawn more mines. Oh, how cursed. Let's just see how good the tower is, right? Because its base damage has been buffed. Now we've got the boosters. We've got the boosters. And I kind of want to get Gobbler Ranks, although this is a really cursed spot to get them in. Trust. Why no Sandworm demonstration? Yeah, maybe I could bring it back in, but I'll get to demonstrate it in the Iron as well. Okay, so here's the problem with Isfit's skills here. He needs to be in melee combat for the skill to trigger, which is so whack. And on top of that, I believe that they haven't patched this yet. They still require, or not require, but like, if he's moving through enemies, like so, like I'm just walking him to get to a different location, he's going to trigger the skill the moment that one enemy is in range. Oh, look at that satisfying spot for the Goblin Ranks to shoot from. Ain't that nice? That's nice. I think it's nice. And I should have cast the thing while I had the chance. Soul Impact. Alright, do all that, and then go ahead and frogify someone. Or punch him. Let me see. Is Polymorph ready? Ah, it doesn't matter. Okay, you... Don't trigger the thing. Don't trigger the thing. Okay, let's see if I can get him to trigger the skill. Or he'll do that. Okay, nice. It caused the game to lag a little bit. Alright, and those guys are dying. That's good. It's funny how playing video games makes you sound so much more incriminating than normal. Like, oh, good. These people are dying. Look at that. He's going to continue moving now without my input. So he just wastes the skill. It's used as sub-optimally as possible. Even when I intentionally try to make it more useful, stuff like that's still going to happen anyways. Because making the AI operate that way is one of the silliest and most goofy things that Ironhide has ever done. Only in Vengeance. Okay, we're going to wait for the red spell. Not that red spell. But the one that makes enemies take more damage. That's, there we go. And I think most of the enemies are dead inside, so it didn't matter. But it's okay, I've got this. Soul Impact 2.0. Cool. Now all those guys are dead. Yeah, let's just upgrade bigger ranks for now. I hope it's not a DPS loss still, because of the duration of the animation. Better not be. Okay, hold on. There's a bunch of comments from MMLH. So let's read them all. Meteor Splash will be increased in Revengeance. Is fed is 60 seconds cooldown, 400 true. Junpei is 40 seconds cooldown, 480 physical. Oh, it's only physical, right. That does make a difference. Not yet, but it does make a difference later. Hey, Viduk stream that I won't be able to watch. Oh, hey, look, a Viduk stream that I won't be able to watch. Viduk, please put the music higher. I love the music in this campaign. Okay, sure. How about that? And yeah, it is proving to be a good Goblin Ring spot. It's just cursed because, like, maybe it's because I'm used to BTD6, but, like, I always think about placing a tower in a spot where it will shoot in a straight line, like, down the path. And in this case, like, it's two paths converging, so in BTD6, that would be a bad thing. But in this case, it's actually a good thing, because it's just the way things work. Yeah, mines are buffed. They're buffed. I'm probably still not going to buy them yet. This is a good Rocket Rider spot. You want them to fire into the choke point if they fire at the edge of their range. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe Goblin Rings went from being the most hated tower to people thinking it's good even without balance changes. Okay, now Zyger and Selena are fighting like an old married couple. Didn't you tell me to be less horny like 10 minutes ago? What happened? Wait, did Selena say something incriminating? I want to see what's embarrassing. This campaign has a high difficulty level. Carefree really stepping up the meme game? Okay, that's probably not what it was. This campaign is not for tampon boys or wimps. Ironhide 2023. The internet, folks. Only now can sentences like that be formed. Like, probably 20 years ago, nobody would ever say something like that. I actually don't know what it means either. What do boys do with tampons, Selena asks. I guess that's what Zyger was referring to. Although I don't think that's perverted. You know what? I no longer want to know. I've read enough. I've read more than enough. I'm just gonna pretend that didn't just happen the last like minute or so of my life. I'm in denial. Let's focus on killing some camels. Oh, that's lovely. the enemies spawned from this path, right? So I think that's why they're spawning here, but I might be mistaken. There might be another rule for what causes them to go in those spots. But since this area has the bonus damage, I might as well use the hero spell, make it even more powerful. At least he has synergy with his own hero spell. I do like that. I like the idea of giving you something to micro with the hero. Alright, now I gotta do this. And will it go down this path? Oh, yes it will. And then, yeah, now I gotta move him over here. Oh boy. That's okay, take your time. Why? Okay, there we go. It wasn't clicking on the right thing. And then, I guess I have to upgrade this because the units need to be even stronger. And I need to make them even stronger after this as well. The only problem with this setup right now is that the towers are going to prioritize the enemies from this path, while the hero prioritizes enemies from the other path, which is kind of cursed. Like, they're both going to divide and conquer and make it slower to kill everything. They're just going to kill both enemies at once, when it would be much more preferable to clear out the ranged enemies first. So that way my units have enough health to deal with everything else. So, let's fix that with more Rocket Riders. Okay, that should be enough damage that they've taken. Yep, there we go. I barely got any cooldown for that. That's okay, I'll cope. He's in denial, very fitting. Oh, that shouldn't be funny. But bad puns always work on me. Okay, cool. I did not need the buff, or the debuff from his skill there to make the hero spell strong enough. Okay, we'll come back. Spawn these guys. And then we're gonna get another very juicy soul impact just in a little bit. Please, blocks. Okay, good enough, I guess. Now that's like half the cooldown, and then I got the full cooldown right afterwards. Very good. And the bonus range from this is gonna reach into the choke point, which is another reason why I chose to get the Rocket Riders instead of the Goblin Rings in this spot. Since if you need AoE either way, I might as well take advantage of the extra range of Rocket Riders here. So yeah, look at that. Useful. Alright, do this. Good, 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 good. Kill all of them. Boom. And I still haven't needed to get the Chosen of the Sea upgrade yet. I ain't getting any of this either. No, that is some poo-poo. Do I want to get anything else? We'll see. I definitely need more firepower. That's for sure. Yeah, I'd probably just want to get more Rocket Riders or Goblin Rings over here. Goblin Rings are probably more efficient, so do that. Now we have 2 of each. And I don't have a spell to bail me out. I can't speak. Okay, do the meteors. Do the thing! No! Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second. Let's get the guys. Get the boys. Yeah, and finish him off. The Blood Torment and Mummy passive are carrying his fit, kind of like Olog lifted by the teleport, but less powerful. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. He has what I call Barasat syndrome, where he's got a bunch of really poopy skills, but then he's also got skills that make him what matters. Or, well, okay, my English skills have deteriorated. Maybe I've been practicing too much Dutch. Not really. I wish I could say that as an excuse, but that's not true at all. You know what? Why don't I just get the stun chance? I'll get it up here, though. Actually, no, I'll get it on both. Yes, I'll get them equally. Indeed. And then I should probably get the Chosen of the Sea now. Oh, he just respawned. Never mind. Okay, well now I did neither of those options. Then I got one each and then maxed out the other one. But look at Goblin Rank stacking. I think spammability is an underrated aspect of towers when assessing like how good they are. Okay, wow. That was one of the uses of that skill of all time. Okay, yeah, just keep punching. Keep punching. And then, yeah, get out of there. Do your spell. Or not. Keep punching. Alright, and we won. Rocket? Mines! Last minute mines. And we don't get to even spawn one. That's fine, though. Alright, moving on. Hero spell and polymorph are also great. Yeah, it seems. Dutch stream when? Why are you buying big ring? Okay, so I guess it doesn't improve the DPS. Okay, fine. I won't get it anymore. So, that means the other skills are the only ones worth getting. All skills that follow paths are cast on the path with the lowest index. Oh, okay. I've seen the Bone Flingers, like, alternate between, which path they spawn their Skeleton Warriors in, depending on, like, what enemies are present when you put them on, like, the back most strategic points in Lightseeker Camp. So I don't know if it's exactly, like, the hard rule of always lowest index. I think there might be more to it than that. But, I might also be misremembering. But I feel like they were doing that even in Revengeance when I was playing it. I think I tried to use Skeleton Spam there. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but either way, I do remember them doing this, and I doubt that it's changed since then, because why would they change something like that in Vengeance? So, that might be worth asking Sigmo about. Or, it might just be worth asking the developers about, like, how that works mechanically. Okay. No more of the meteors, please. I have had enough. Look at this. I can just get that, but I don't intend on using it. In fact, hopefully it doesn't interrupt him when I try to do other stuff. Let's go showcase the Hollow now in Wizard's Landing. Goblin Ranks is pretty good in this campaign, though. Yeah, it's just pretty good overall. You know, it would be fun playing Quarters of the Old City. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I get 3 free uses of the bombardment. So I'd say that's a pretty good use of it. Here as well, just to get me some more space to build in the choke point. Actually, I don't think that matters. I'm pretty sure you just get 1 Sandworm Hollow, and then you call it a day. I'm pretty sure that's just the winning strategy here. And then you do one thing to, like, limit the enemy's firepower. Just like this. And now I'm just free to survive. I believe that's what you do. And you just keep using Demon Guards for the tankiness. So this should spawn them early. There's a lower probability of getting a Pit Lord than of not getting it. So we'll start trying to get a Pit Lord through expected value by spamming these. Me manipulating probability, or the concept of probability to fit my needs, to justify my actions. Alright, good enough. And I didn't get any cooldown from that, I think. Oh, well. Let's read the exact stats of this. Every 14 seconds, you get a 5-second duration AoE slow. 50% slow. Okay, damage is pretty good. Wow, yeah, those enemies are getting cleared out really well. This is just outright better damage than the Ignis Altar, isn't it? I think it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Probably best to get Call of the Desert. Let's wait until we have 288 gold. So let's just go kill one guy with the polymorph, probably. Or that. No. Oh. Never mind. No meteors. No meteors with the Megamind face. I can't do it, though. Or I can try. I have no idea what that looked like to the camera. Baduk has 34 rules that he follows on his streams. The last one is the most outrageous. Search Baduk Rule 34 to learn more. I'm so glad I happened to look at the chat at that exact moment that Orb posted that. Thank you, Orb. Okay, these guys are coming. Oh, wonderful meteors. He's using them up on the birds. Even better. Okay, yeah, those guys are just gonna outright die. So I'm not worried. Yeah, nothing about that's gonna change. Look at that. They're shooting at the Dune Terror. Just Scree even. I'm that mad. Scree-worthy behavior. Okay, good. Now you can die. That is insanely disturbing. What, the face that I just made? Let me guess, most of it is for Gwen. Huh? What are we talking about? Who's Gwen? Oh, okay, something Zygert said. Never mind. You know what? If there's a female name being used in one of the messages in the chat, then I don't think I want to read the message now. Unless it's about Selena, I suppose. But otherwise, I'm just gonna have to assume that they're all cursed.
Swift as a coursing river.
Okay, let's do this now. And will they trace up? Yeah, it did. This guy's still alive, but whatever.
Too slow.
Yeah, you shoot your arrows. Oh, cool, I desynced them. Maybe that's for the better, actually.
Swift as a coursing
And then
river.
they're resynced again. Let's see if we can desync them again. Yes, perfect. Look at that. They're attacking just like the archers in Kingdom Rush Origins.
Ours is your last
Okay, desync. No. That's not gonna happen. Oh wait, I know what to do. Come on, stop.
Bow and blade.
Oh no, that just made it worse.
Swift as a coursing.
Does it matter? I don't think it matters right now. But it's good to try to practice my micro. Okay, now the meteors are alright, I guess. They're just like a leak catcher at the moment. But that makes them bad.
The sky turned dark.
Okay, that's probably enough damage already. I'll just wait for the cooldown. Oh, there's 2 Dune Terrors. Nice. That looks cool. And is this the end of the... Oh, wait, never mind. There's a bunch of guys coming out. No. Walk away. Please. Blocks.
The sky turned dark.
Okay, cool. Yeah, mummies distract the archer. Blocks. And good, we're done. I need to stop talking all ooh-wee as well. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Never let me be in a good mood or in a bad mood. Never let me. Never let me out of my cell. I'm still just waiting for someone with too much money to commission a legit Rule 34 artist to make Baduk-based content. Why? Most messages by me or about me are still very much cursed. Yeah, but now you're manipulating the data by saying something extremely cursed like that and then making that statement. They're normally not that cursed. Duke paused the game because he saw a woman's name in the chat. I love being roasted by all the blue names. Does the Kingdom Rush community consist of mostly dudes? Why do you want to know? You know what? If there are more other people in the community, they probably don't want to associate with you guys if you're gonna talk like this. Selena is really okay. Selena is really okay. Voduke, tap the shadow guy at the top of the map with the red eyes. Shadow guy at the top right of the map. Okay, hold on. Let's just go back in there. Let's just go to the iron again. Also, I like that you can just level up the hero to max within the first stage. Top right. Oh. Oh. Okay, cool. Malagar's secret boss being set up. It's mostly bros. Lillian, what the heck? Duke, make me a blue name, please. You don't even need to have a blue name to stand out, you know? I still see all of your messages more than others because I recognize your profile picture. So that gives you higher priority when I'm scanning, if that's what you want. Okay, yeah, now Taco got Boomdogs being cursed. I guess we've reached the point now where the checklist of things that I don't even want that are usually in my streams are coming up now. Because now all the Voduke simping is happening. I forgot that that was a feature of streams, actually. Who is Lillian anyways? You spelled the name wrong. Okay. Now let's go test out other heroes in this stage. So let's just compare him with Junpei. Alright? Is that okay for everyone? Any objections? Okay, cool. Questions, comments, concerns, gift cards? Have you guys ever heard somebody say that before? That's something that like teachers at my schools would always say. Oh, right. This is a place where I can showcase the melting furnace. I remember trying this out for the first time when I was like playtesting these levels for the beta. And I was like, oh wow, I'm glad that I picked this strategy to begin with because I really like how it works out. So we're gonna keep using it. And then what else did I do? I don't remember the rest of what I did actually. So we're just gonna play by ear now. I want to say that I used the elite harassers, but I'm not certain. It's either that or the Grim Cemetery, because the Grim Cemetery in theory is really good against a particular enemy face here. But let's just use the elite harassers for now. And then I've got artillery. I will keep the shadow archers for that, for the purposes of physical damage, single target physical damage, because we do need that. And then did I use? I don't think I used the Spectre's Mausoleum. Honestly, if anything, I probably used the Bone Flingers. Oh yeah, you know what? They do stack better with Abrasive Heat as well, because Got Milk is more basic attack damage, which is buffed by Abrasive Heat. Whereas the only way to get more damage here is Crow's Nest, which is, you know, a separate type of attack, so that's not buffed by Abrasive Heat. And then Shadow Mark, which is universal to buff everything else. So that's kind of good. Nah, I'll do that. And then I'll have the Wicked Sisters equipped as well. Just because, like, to have something. I think I don't remember what else I tried to use, but we'll just do that for now. And then I'll keep the Demon Guards as well. Bruce thinking about his strategy way more than KRV ever deserves. The Voduke urge to try hard more than needed. Has anyone else noticed that MMLH stopped commenting because everyone's been cursed? I'm going to assume that there's a correlation there, or rather a causation. Oh darn, I forgot to keep track of the Voduke stream bingo card. Oh yeah, we need to bring the bingo card back. I think that's still pinned in the, either in the group chat or somewhere in the server. I don't remember. Okay. Well, let's just, get started right away, I suppose. Let's not waste any time. What do I want to do here? Probably elite harassers like this, and then I can micro them back. Enemies will spawn from the top here. Spoilers. That I suspected was going to be the case when I was first playing these anyway, so it's not too much of a spoiler, I think. I think that one's pretty obvious. But I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. And then Boneflinger's here, because then they can spawn skeletons to go down the path as well. This is just a good Wicked Sister spot, because then I can micro them all over the place.
Twist the bones and bend.
And then, this is a good Shadow Archer spot, I think, because you can debuff stuff and insta-kill. Wait a minute, let's check the range real quick.
Night is dark. An arrow to your knee.
Okay, that is dubious. I'm not sure if that's gonna reach where I want it to, so I might need to do, I might need to put the Shadow Archers here instead, which is fine, I guess. Or I could do both, but I'd rather have the Boneflingers, I really would. Oh yeah, I really would, because then I can spawn the Bonum in the middle too.
Smell the ashes. So hot
Okay,
right
yeah,
now.
something like this. And then we'll just do this, because now we get extra stun power, like that. Hey yo, Smongy! Chat too cultured right now. But dude, can I twist your bones and bend your back, please? Alright, that's a good one, Zygerd. Quick, Baduk, spot another shadow person. Oh, right. We gotta do that. Okay. Let's just scan the perimeter. Oh, okay. I was clicking randomly and I clicked on him without seeing him. Alright, I don't deserve that. Okay, now, I'm just gonna move Junpei up. I forgot that now that I have a mobile hero, I can actually do stuff. So time for him to get stuck spamming too many other abilities. Do that. Good. Oh, that was some really pitiful damage, actually. Yeah, do that. And then, please... Okay, fine, he's gonna have a Vengeance moment. Vengeance melee moment, I mean. And, I guess it is debatable whether or not one is better than the other. Okay, now we've got the buff, so it's better for these enemies to get over here now, sooner than later. And then at what point do I want to start getting more... I think I want to upgrade 3 towers to tier 4 before I get Abrasive Heat. Because otherwise, it's just a inefficient use of gold. Slam? Okay, cool. I don't think that reached the camel, though. Okay, but while they're stunned, we can use this. There we go. Oh, wait, it doesn't even slow them down. My bad. I was misremembering there. I thought they both slowed them down. Sorry. Imagine remembering what happens in Vengeance. Okay, cool. Double the stun. And then heal. Where's the healing flag? There we go. And it's too late now. Hello, Mirage. Hey, girl. Do you guys remember in, like, I think it was the very first Coziness stream that he did of the, Hammerhold campaign, Selena joined and said, like, one thing, and then Coziness started, like, using Riz on her. He's like, hey, girl. I don't think he posed like that or anything like that, but he might as well have. That's how I pictured him speaking. I don't think that twisting the bone is generally seen as a positive prospect for guys. Thank you, Selena, for your empathy. Me looking at Baduk, I can bone him. Swap the furnace and Boneflingers round. Oh yeah, I can see why that's a good furnace spot as well. Honestly, I in my first strategy that I did, I put 2 furnaces down. Both of those were melting furnaces, actually, so that they could buff each other. It was a really inefficient use of gold to build another furnace just to buff the other one. I really wish that it did buff itself, though. Like, the Falconer does. Although the Goblin War Zeppelin doesn't, so I guess it's like a vengeance rule that towers can't buff themselves, which is kind of silly. My theory is Ironhide randomly gives 10% of beta testers balanced scene feedback a pass. Alright, I love that theory. That's getting pinned. Oh my gosh. Okay, Edward Nigma says, Baduk, hello my pretty boy. Will there be the review of this update in the future? What do you think? Yeah, actually, now that I've had more time to think about it, like, I woke up thinking about this update, and like, what I would say about it, and then as I was brushing my teeth, I was still thinking about it. So I feel like I'm sufficiently interested in discussing the DLC now that I can make a video about it. Welcome back, Malicious. You have returned. On second thoughts, maybe original furnace placements aren't that bad. What do you think of the DLC so far? Is it worth it? What I think of it? It's good. Is it worth it? No. I wouldn't recommend spending the amount of money on it that it costs. Especially from what I've seen, people in other countries have a much higher price to pay to own this compared to me in the US. I think I get the best deal on it. Well, I definitely do, because as a beta tester, it's free. But in the US, I believe it's like the cheapest if you were to convert the money. But for other countries, it seems even more expensive. And that already, well, like the base price of it in the US, like for the cheapest price, what I was gonna say originally, is that even for that amount, I feel like it's personally too much for the amount of content that you get. Like, how good must the content be to justify that price, you know? I think the only way to really justify that is if it's like infinitely replayable content. Like, in some way, they procedurally generate stuff so that way you always have an incentive to replay it, and there's some sort of progression, like make a roguelike out of the tower defense like system of this game. Like you bring your tower loadout that you've got and try to get as far as you can in like an endless mode sort of situation, so that you're encouraged to like get different tower loadouts. But like in between mini bosses or something like that, you're able to buy some upgrades where like they're essentially like advanced versions of what are they called, the soul point upgrades system, stuff like that, where like you have a reason to keep on playing again and again. I think that might be worth charging like the full price of the game still, but otherwise I really don't see myself recommending you spending that much money on it. You have to not care about the price in order to justify buying this. So if you don't care about how much money you spend on Ironhide, as long as it's not like a full AAA priced game, then I'm pretty sure you've already made up your mind to buy it at this point. But for other people that are like actually caring about the cost to utility ratio, I would say that it's not good enough. Oh, the cost to utility is too high, I suppose. So maybe I should reverse that. Utility to cost is too low to justify the price. What balance changes do you think were bad? Honestly, I think most of them were a step in the right direction. The only thing that I would say is that they weren't a big enough step. Like the crow being buffed is so insignificant. Oh right, this is really good against these guys. Unless I aim it out of range. That might have an impact. But there you go, that fixes things. Alright, buff it. And then do a little bit of this in preparation for the genies. And then we do that too. Cool, cool, cool. Wow, that just deleted everything that was in there. They got drowned. Kind of ironic, ain't it? It's unaffordable in the Middle East. I feel bad for laughing at that. Why is the Middle East the only place that's allowed to have desert? You know, I live in a desert technically as well in California. Alright, boom. And technically I look Middle Eastern as well. I get mistaken for that all the time. I think I've told this story before where I was at this language exam. You can get a certification as like a fluent speaker in a second language. Well, you have to, it's specifically multiliteracy. So you have to qualify as a fluent speaker and writer in both English and a second language of your choice. But you could show up for any language. So they had specific exams for everybody. And I remember there's a girl in front of me that turned around and she was like, "Oh, are you here for the Arabic exam?" I was like, "No, I'm here for Spanish." Or no, I said no. And then she just went, "Oh," and then turned around immediately because she was in front of me. So she turned around to face me and asked me that. She just saw me and immediately thought, "Oh, this guy looks like he would be here for the Arabic exam." So she asked me that. Yeah, turned around. And then I remember I tried to speak to her some more afterwards to like make it not awkward, but she didn't want to turn around. I should not have bought that. I should have gone for the thing. Wait, oops, dang it. I thought I was pressing the 2 hotkey. My bad. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I have an insta-kill right here. Goofy Avoduke.
So, you wanna play with
Alright, great.
magic?
we will let those things take care of that. And let's just read the genie thing. The Antarctic is a desert by the technical definition of desert, right? I don't know the technical definition. Oh, Olher is here. Okay, now we've got 5 Dutch people total. Very cool. Hello, Dark Lord. Someone from Russia as well. Let's see. I mean, I did play with the buff towers earlier. I was showcasing how useful the rocket riders could be. Although there's still very, very few levels where I would use them like that. That was like a rare case where I could make them usable. Could you play Frontiers Desert Music here? Maybe. Pretty sure this is mostly Indian culture more than anything. Yeah, if the flying carpets are anything to go by. With a mix of Islamic. Mirage, female member. Oh, Lynn, you never fail to crack me up. Man, I hate the genies. I love stereotyping, I like Goat said. Technical definition of desert is based purely on the amount of rain. Oh, okay. Jin feels like mini-boss to me. They have so many broken abilities. Those Jins are complete pests. I hate them. Okay, wow. The genie hate is real. All my homies hate genies.
Let's crack some skulls.
Okay, look at that. 32 to 48. 41 to 70 damage. 71 to 70 damage. And then when I swap this, let's see. 111 to 216 damage. Oh, baby. Okay, let's get this. Yeah, I'd rather him do that. Okay, now the bone flingers are not an option. Yes, keep stunning him. Don't let him cast his abilities. Oh, very good. Interrupt him again. Please. There we go. Oh my gosh, it takes so long for him to finally execute that skill. Holy cow. Okay, let's just get the bone golem. We're boning them now. Cool. Yeah, just crawl over there slowly. It's fit speed. Alright, now we really ought to get prepared for the enemies to come out down here. So far, we haven't even needed the harassers to be all that useful. And I just got an ad on my own stream. Very cool. Thank you, YouTube. What? What? What's happening? Ironhide is Uruguay, not Paraguay, right? Geared Wilders took a common W. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, actually. It's probably close to a V, right? The W. Interesting, and probably not something to bring up. Oh, okay, is this getting political? Okay. Then I don't care. It's because I brought up that we have more people from the Netherlands in the stream. So, Olher just wanted to start talking about Netherlands issues, I guess. Matters related to them. Alright. I like the way the, what's it called? The demon guards are distributing themselves right now. Okay, yeah, I'll get that. I think that skill has not been upgraded, right? Or buffed. So the AoE is still really, really, fickle. Okay, let's keep upgrading this. And I guess I'll just get the Walking Dead while I wait for enemies to spawn. Yeah, Bon Appetit. Good puns. You know what? I gotta hand it to the Bone Flingers. At least their quotes are really good. So as much as people want to hate them for being overpowered, at least some people want to hate them for being overpowered, I find it to be like a likable tower, at least, you know? Unlike, you know how Ice Skull has just like the most plain personality ever? He's just like throwing out some puns. I mean, these are also puns, but thanks to the voice acting, I can feel personality. Like, it matches the fact that they're telling puns because they sound fun. They're fun and pun. Meanwhile, Ice Skull is like he's all serious and edgy, but he's still gonna tell puns anyways. That doesn't fit as well. Okay, let's heal the Skeleton Knights. Yeah, there we go. Never mind, didn't matter. 30 to 45 damage go per. I'm still talking like that. I really don't mean to. Alright, and I'm fine of getting more skeletons. Back here. Maybe I should get the Walking Dead like this first. So what I'm thinking is, if enemies do spawn from over here, which I think they do, but I don't remember, then I can just move the Bonums down here. So I'd have 2, double the Bonum. Double the bone, double the M. Vengeance is fine to buy on discount. Oh wait, let's see. For us in Hungary, the DLC is pretty cheap. Literally the price of one sushi box, which is 3,000 forint. Steam is doing the conversion to foreign currency, not Ironhide themselves. Oh, dang. Politics in chat. Let's see, I like the new demon guards. Yeah, I like them too. However, I'm not going to be using them on the next stage. Wow, look at all of these units. This is a very, like, meaty pile of troops right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What do we want to do here? No! Dang it. He managed to get an attack off still. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I need the poison. And this. Okay, good. Now backtracking is actually somewhat useful. Still not good enough. But luckily, the Bone Flingers can handle that. Oh my gosh, his targeting is so bad. And because of the stupidity of, like, these vengeance skills in the first place, like, it takes him so long to execute the attack. Oh my gosh, I cannot click on the rally point. There we go. Like, they end up having time to dodge again. Okay, let's put all the units here. And then, oh, I only got one tier of the Walking Dead. Teehee. I haven't seen Shadowmark. Oh, there we go. There's Shadowmark. I was about to say, I haven't seen it used at all throughout all of this. Okay, he got polymorphed again. The AoE of that skill actually, like, kind of punishes the spam of units that I'm getting from the, Walking Dead. Well, you could argue that that's what's happening. Oh wow, that thing got spawn killed. Tesla, the tree-looking Parkinson patients with the tree root tentacle fetish, poopytron of missiles. Okay, another sentence that would never have been said 20 years ago. Oh right, I can move this back. In fact, I'm just gonna keep the range now. And I don't think silence does anything to these enemies, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Alright, yeah, you get damaged, so that way I can, get the buff. Yes, heal them all. Very cool.
It's not easy being green.
I don't fight.
Yeah, 50 to 75 damage is preferable. Or 51, actually. Even better. Okay. Now that that's all said and done, I guess we'll get all the bone golems. Oh yeah, they're just coming out this way here. That's great. Yeah, burn them. Alright, and then since those are handled really easily, I'm just gonna come up here and deal with this. Get the bone golem up here as well. I'm still gonna sometimes call it the bone golem. I can't... my brain refuses to accept the proper name of it because it's such a silly name. But I do like calling things by their proper name if possible. Like there's metallic sponge that we use at the restaurant that I work at. Oh, that wave is so cursed. Oh my gosh, it's like Cronin's Stampede in Sunken Citadel. But my boss, he calls it the squishy. I think something like that. I think he calls it the squishy. I'm like, the squishy? All right, sure. Because I thought that's what it was officially called. And then one of my coworkers told me that it's called a steel wool instead. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's its actual proper name. He just calls it that. So I always call it the steel wool. Now he's the only one of us three that calls it that. Oh, okay.
Swift as a coursing
You know,
river.
I kind of like the tier 2 and 3. What is happening? Is this guy stuck?
I'm the captain now. Your base
What is happening here?
from the depths. I don't fight. Let's crack some skulls.
Okay. I think the level might be unbeatable now.
The captain.
We need him to move.
Bow and blade.
He needs to be able to relocate so that way I can see whether or not anything changes here. Okay, good, he died. Thank goodness. I would have been so displeased if that didn't happen. Also, you need to get out of there. Oh my gosh. That is a dangerous place to be, my guy. My friend. Okay, cool. That was a scare. You know you can't trust vengeance. It's like, the same thing happens to me with, Skyrim. If I'm playing Skyrim, no, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. And I see something behaving like, abnormally, I start, like, getting tense. It's more tense than any actual combat in the game, because I'm just expecting something to glitch out, and then I'm gonna have to reload my save to, like, an earlier point. And sometimes I've had to reload a save really, really far back to undo the bugs that have happened in that game. Should I get the crow for the memes? Am I missing anything else? The totem with this. Okay, this first, and then we'll worry about memes, okay? I just sounded like, the teacher from South Park, Mr. Mackey. Okay. Memes are bad, okay? Let me just further down. Tier 2. And then I will go and intercept Mirage. You're not the first arrogant mage we fight. Bot? Oh, I got an achievement. You were the first we will defeat. What? What? Oh, wait a minute. No, I guess that makes sense. For some reason, like, I'm inclined to think that she would say, like, you're not going to be the last one we defeat either. To imply that, like, you know, she will continue to defeat other evil mages later. Arrogant mages. But I guess that sentence works too. It just doesn't sound right. That feels unnatural. 73 viewers. Wait a minute. Screenshot time. Let me see if my... I'm sure my face will, like, light up on here. Oh my gosh. That looks funny. Yay, no finish level for you? Why? What happened? Did I do something wrong? Morty Butter Crubble Cop. Is what Kame5 said here. I like the Elite Harasser's quote, the sky will turn dark. LOL Zygerd. Voduk, I want to play for squishy buns, he says. I scrolled past that after having read it, because I thought I didn't need to read it. Then I read MMLH's comment, you know, responding to it, so I thought, okay, now I have to read it. So there we go. Let's see. It was the Nomad, Ironhide nerfed Mirage. God, Boomdog's just like, Mirage is so beautiful. He's just admiring. Peter Rex says, Voduk, how about sex? You want to know my opinions on that? Oh, Coziness is here. Yeah, Malagar just wiped himself out. They never fought him. Okay, is she gonna have a problem here? Okay, yeah, cast all your skills. Go ahead, do your thing. Okay. Oh, she has AoE, I think. Okay, now he's dead. Okay, the intercepting is working. Okay, the sky will turn dark, but let's get the crow first. Okay, now we've got a big clump of nomads. And time for him to revive. Yeah, do the thing. Slam. Oh, no, never mind. The skill doesn't charge like that. I forget. I forgot. Okay, let's just go kill all the enemies over here then. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ironhide releases best update in like 5 years. Hey, LOL. I have no hope for Ironhide anymore. Yeah, but Duke, what's your formal opinion on the topic of sex? I have no formal opinion. Note the red nomad clones. So, what's the rule on her spawning the clones? Is it that when a nomad passes by her, she just doubles them? Or are they because of the units that she kills? Like, does killing a unit cause... Oh, or is it the third option where it's just a summon? And yeah, he's gonna take way too long for him to do the slam attack, so I shouldn't bother trying to get that to go off.
Too slow.
Okay, let's move the witches closer. We'll do this right now. Where's Shadowmark? Very cool. Mirage is somewhere in this pile of enemies. Oh, I see her. Okay, Shadowmark, please. Please, please, please. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Mark that woman. Give her the scarlet letter. Point of view, I'm well read. Okay, yeah, and great. I stacked Shadow Mark of Soul Tickle. I'm so skilled. That was such a brilliant play. Okay, great. I love boss fights in these games. I don't love what's happening right now though. All right. You know what? That's my opinion on sex. Everything that just happened there, that you can, all the ways that you could describe what just happened there, that's my opinion formally. Run, you can't hide BBB. This is not a warning. Okay, why am I being attacked now? 82 viewers, female member. All right, that's another screenshot. Let me catch up on the other messages. Thanks for the 199 essay. I feel so scared and threatened by the fact that you're donating money to me. Actually, you know what? That can be threatening. I'm pretty sure, like, OnlyFans models or whatever, if they have somebody that donates too much money to them, that's usually their, like, creepiest fan that they have to be wary of. So, please, don't be like that to me, please. It is just a cooldown skill that targets nomads to clone them. Ah, okay. She's so slow. Did she break her leg or something? Yeah, honestly, I could see it being done better if, she was very fast. Maybe she has shadow dodge, I don't know. But, like those shadow clones that she spawned, she just spawned more of them, so that the way to counter a boss is through AoE and barracks rather than single target stuff. I think that would be quite good, especially because the single target stuff, you've already got that anyways because of the magic carpets and the genies. So like the level could be based around you trying to build the bare minimum amount of those to counter the genies and carpets, and then filling up the rest of the strategic points with towers that can deal with her spawning a bunch of nomad clones and other like shadow clones. Maybe she could have a separate type of unit as well, just to you know, change things up a little bit. Make it a bit harder to figure out how to balance between barracks specifically and artillery. And the boss fight is trying to squeeze in damage in between all of those units. I think that would fit Mirage's personality a bit more, or like her playstyle a bit more, where she's so like tricky to hit in the first place. That would be a way to make her tricky to hit in the boss fight. That's how I would have executed that. Vuduk having a suspiciously good understanding of OnlyFans. Why are you always trying to incriminate me? Time for the literal chaos mode challenge. Vuduk, please save 357 gold and upgrade Aerostorm as fast as possible. I really need to hear it. It is fun to see that Mirage gets stuff based on her previous skills. Yeah, it's true that you know, they're doing something. It's good enough that it's got me inspired for how to do it even better. So I would say that that's like a good sign, I guess. They're on the right track. KRV greater than KRF moment. Vuduk is that one creepiest OnlyFans subscriber. Oh yeah, it's me. That is the most incriminating way to construe my words, isn't it? Yeah, I've used the new hero. I like Ghost. Wait a minute, I like Ghost. Haven't you been here since the beginning? I thought you would have seen that by now. Literally, 3 out of the 4 like things that I've done so far, gameplay wise, have been using Isfet. Hey Vuduk, you and Cozy OnlyFans collab. Yeah, if I go to the Netherlands, I wouldn't mind meeting up with Coziness in person. It's not too far away, right? Mirage should have a skill where she opens an OnlyFans and you're forced to spend 200 gold on it, else you lose the level. I like how you've worded it as an if-else statement as well. Like you're programming it already. The number dropped when the Mirage level was finished. Female member have multiple meanings. Which one is Chad excited about? Vuduk, I literally just arrived. Oh, my bad. I think I was thinking about somebody else. Sorry. Tell me when. October 30th is when that program is supposed to start, I believe. So sometime after that. It's October 30th to December 15th is the time period. I'd love to see Coziness put Vuduk's oranges in his mouth. Is that KM5's formal opinion on sex? Also, Coziness, are you going to play the last level or not? I would say it is definitely the best level of the mini campaign. Ooh. That's a big claim to make. I wouldn't say I disagree, though. Okay, for the sake of fun, I'm going to go through the rest of the campaign rather than the Heroic and Irons here. Because this iron here, I don't think I have an actual like strategy for it. I don't know what you're supposed to do on this. And I don't want to spend a bunch of time like banging my head against a wall trying to figure it out. I'd rather mess with it more on my own first. It kind of reminds me of Night Fiend Swale Iron. It's like the spiritual successor of it, though not as extreme, I guess. Anyways, though, let's sort out towers. Let me go for the things that I went for last time in this, which is, I guess it's pretty much the same as what I had before. Did I have, what else did I have? I definitely had Bone Flingers, definitely had Swamp Thing, definitely had Wicked Sisters. Pretty sure I used Elite Harassers, and I think I went for a Spectre's Mausoleum as well. I believe I didn't go for Artillery. That makes sense to me. I say with as much doubt in my voice as possible, but let's just go on. Baduk used the Chinese dragon. I don't think we need to be using dragons here. I'm ordering a vacation in October. You can order? No, don't do it in October because it's the very last day of October, basically, or the second to last day of October is when I arrive, and I'm pretty sure that's when I'm gonna have the most like stuff to do. You would be better off doing it in November because I probably won't have free time when I first get there. You know, I have to get settled in and all that stuff. Use Doinan. Fan meetup in the Netherlands. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind that. I'm going to Maastricht. Well, okay. Let me be careful here. It's not set in stone yet, okay? This is just the thing that I'm applying to do. So it might not happen, okay? Do not spend any money on me or on like trying to meet me based on something that's not set in stone yet, okay? Because if it doesn't happen, I would instead go like on vacation on my own rather than like via the study abroad program in the summer instead. When Vaduk's stream is over, the party continues at my house. Alright, sounds good. Okay. I think I did something like this.
And blade, swift as a coursing river.
Well, I can never do that properly. Yeah, something like that. Something like this, I think. Oh, you know what? I think I used Gobblerangs instead. My bad. Oh well, I'll just stick with this though.
It's hunting season.
And I gotta say, Jack is still probably the most fun hero to use in Vengeance, and in like the top 10 most fun heroes to use overall. And that's in spite of Vengeance moments as well. Like, even though you can easily waste the ghouls and the other stuff too. Like, the cooldown on the explosive head is just right to make positioning him really tricky to do properly. Oops. Well, I already did it improperly. Okay, Vengeance moments galore right now. Okay, actually, here, let's go over here and do this. And then we'll prepare the guys. The dudes.
I will bury them. Don't lose your head.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep thinking about what KM5 said about the oranges.
It's hunting season.
There's a joke that my brain is trying to form right now that I'm not capable of forming. So maybe I should just stop thinking about it. Okay, yeah, let's push all these guys back. And then I think I was making this level harder for myself than I needed to, because I was relying on Jack and the ghouls to micro the to micro them and the reinforcements, so that way they could handle all the firepower needed. Okay, yeah, now I can do this. These die, so that way I can go the head. Cool. And then I did something like this, because the range reaches all the way up here as well, which is very satisfying. And then AoE time. It's AoE time. Boom. Cool. And then we'll come over here and then do more AoE. Yeah, hit and run tactics. Come over here. Very nice. Look at the way he targets that stuff too. It's so smart. It's like, this is like Dragon's Dogma AI. Can't go 1 hour without talking about Dragon's Dogma. Okay, will this reach these enemies here? Okay, the reason why I'm wary about that, even though I've been told that this is not a problem anymore, is that I'm expecting the same old, like, Vengeance issue of ranged enemies being able to target your units from outside of the entrance. Okay, here, let's do this. Very cool. And then we'll just do another explosive head. this should finish off the first one. Okay, and those guys can handle that guy. Explosive head, cool. Oh wait, no, teleport. That's micro too. Let's be good at the game. Nice, look at that. The choke point that I formed right now has this guy's range in it.
Bow and blade. I will bury them. Don't lose your head.
Alright, do that. Oh, did not reach the Desert Eagle. That's fine though. And then we do this. And then yeah, all these guys are here. Let me get a drink of water and catch up on the chat. Huh? Huh? What? Potato. Hey Voduke, just wanted to say I really enjoy your content. I have pretty bad insomnia, and your hero tier list has helped me sleep for a while now, so thank you. Terra tier list, please. That is so wonderful. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Potato. That is a lovely thing to read. I will treasure your words forever. You know what's funny too? Let me tell you this. I don't know if you heard me say this or how long you've been in the stream, but I was saying a little bit earlier that when I woke up this morning, I was thinking about how like I was thinking about how I was previously thinking about not doing YouTube stuff anymore because like I was stressed and I didn't want to like spend my extra leisure time on stuff that was technically work still. I was thinking more about it, and the kind of person that I am is someone that has fun working on things, and a lot of the fun that I have out of stuff actually is from having done something more than doing it in the moment, which I've heard some pretty mixed advice from people about that, or like just mixed takes on that. They say like, oh, you should just live more in the moment, you know, that's how to be happier. But if that's just the way I think and like the way that I am, I don't think there's something necessarily wrong with that. So even though like in the conclusion where I said that it felt like work to me making that video, I was quite happy having done that. I still am very happy having done that, even though, as I said, like I could have spent an infinite amount of time on that, just making it ever so closer to perfection, but still never getting there. Eventually at some point you have to just decide that it's good enough, and that's a very tricky thing to do because good enough is so like subjective, you know. I could like come up with some arbitrary metric and say like this is about like 99% accurate. Somebody said that it was 56 out of 57 percent accurate, or not percent, but times 100 I guess, accurate, because they disagreed with Durax's placement. They were saying you should swap Wilbur and Durax, which technically that's 55 out of 57, right? If there's two placements they disagree with, you can't have only one that's wrong. But anyways, you can just decide that, okay, it feels like it's close enough to being good enough and release it like that. But that still always feels bad, you know, to think that something's imperfect and to still release it anyways. Like I always want to try to strive for perfection on YouTube, but the types of projects that I strive for end up having such subjective metrics. Like I was just thinking this morning too while I was eating breakfast that my what Vengeance should have done differently video could have been better as well, even though like Coziness and Pollux have both told me that it's like the best video on my channel that I've ever done. And so I think that I think that when it feels good enough in the moment to release, I still can. What was my original point? I've been talking for so long now that I don't remember what I was going to say about this. Oh, that big projects like a Tower tier list, as like discouraging as it sometimes feels because of how much I'd have to put myself through to do something like that, I felt more motivated to do it by watching the conclusion to that hero tier list video. I rewatched it this morning to remind myself of what I was thinking and where I was, and it was nice to see how far I've come. Not to toot my own horn by saying that, but I think that like just objectively I've come a longer way since then, and now I think I understand more what's worth doing for YouTube, so I can just cut the fat out and do the stuff that I genuinely like. So hopefully I can keep making more things that you can appreciate as much as you already have from that video. Like the happiest thing for me is knowing that I could provide that sort of thing for somebody, because I also love having like a 4 to 5 hour long video to like chip away at over time, like something to look forward to watching again and again. More money for the tier list to happen. Thanks, Cozinez. Oh, and also in the hundreds, Vaduk is suffering from success. I got 2 unskippable ads during Vaduk's speech. Kill me? Oh, okay, great. So now I've been talking for this long that nobody can hear what I'm saying. This is why content creation is so fun. You have to cringe a little at stuff you made a year ago, or else you have not improved. Vaduk, you're rich now? I know, good stuff just keeps happening to me as of late. I don't want to talk about deserving things or anything like that. I don't want to say like, oh, I don't know what I did to deserve this, because sometimes good stuff just happens. But I am very, very grateful that all of this stuff is happening. We need a party, dude. Okay, let's party in Egypt right now at the pyramids or wherever this is. Okay, use these spells. Let's not disappoint anybody now. Gotta do a good job here. Master Assassin, Sudden Blades, Hidden Ones, call them what you may. The truth is, no one sees them coming until they feel the sting of steel on their backs. Alright. He got mildly feared. Alright, and heroes, I believe, are immune to the insta-kill. Okay, do that. Yeah, keep blocking them. And then we're gonna get another explosive head after 2 attacks. That's the meta. 2 hits. Explosive head. There we go. Ooh, why am I getting lightheaded? Holy moly. You know, that was part of the reasoning why I was feeling less good during the previous stream as well. I was getting lightheaded from something stupid. I'll tell you about it later, alright? Because right now I'm trying to focus on not dying. Okay, right. Let's get this upgraded. And now I need to save up enough gold, right? 357 gold. I forgot what Lynn said, but I just did the math in my head right now. Alright. Oh, he's not teleporting. That boy is not teleporting. Die? Oh, no, not enough. Okay, that would teleport him. Cool. And he damaged him too. Neat. What do I want to do here? I'd probably rather do this. And then we'll swap you over to this. Nice. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, do that.
Twist the bones and bend the back.
And then you're better off using area damage on these guys, or that will happen. Okay, put this here. Oh no, the A word. Assassins are here. Yes, finally. Hello, Shadow. Shadow shows up as soon as the assassins are here. Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's be careful here. Now we need this. Yes, careful. I forgot that the magic carpets are going to spawn over here as well. And you see, because this one is going to attack over here, then I'd rather move the Wicked Sisters down to this spot. Where they need more support. Okay, please. Finish them off. Okay, nice. Okay, and then because you have a melee attack, you might as well use it over here. Ooh, nice. Dang it, that hero spell lasted a little bit too long. Yeah, keep getting stalled. Alright. Very cool.
We'll get you, my pretty.
And then yes, AoE is working over here. Okay. What else is there to view here? Let's celebrate. Me when pyramids of Giza are taken over by aliens, reclaiming their property. I kind of want to pin that. Now you're a certified big baller. Oh yeah, now I can put them in Coziness's mouth. I guess you could say that your head is killing you. Shadow is the assassin? Yeah, he's a shadow assassin. Shadow went assassins. Wait, I can remove pins? What? Oh, okay. Good job, Cozinez. You discovered the power you hold. Yeah, it's based on how recently you were added as a moderator. So the most recent moderator is the most powerful. I don't know why it works like that, but it just does.
So you wanna play with
Oh, nice. I'm 1 gold away from getting the range upgrade. What? Why did the hero spell go up against the grain? Alright. We found a new Vengeance L. It was only a matter of time.
Sure you can manage that room?
And I think it's probably better to swap to purple here. Yeah, cool. Yeah, nice. They're dying before, what's it called? Before the insta-kill procs. Alright, now we have the Bruxas. Sand Mystic. Favoring the ways of the old god's magic, Sand Mystics can heal their allies and bring harm to the enemies with equal finesse. I have no qualms with this one.
Sure you can manage
We
that
can silence them,
one.
though. We better be able to silence them. It would be kind of sad if that wasn't even possible. So let's do this. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Please? Yes, there we go. I still got it. Micro. Nice. And then we're going to swap over to poison, because that's what damages these guys.
So, you wanna play with magic?
And then I will use possession. Oops! Dang it! I was trying to click on this. Just re. And then what's gonna happen here? Is that gonna allow her to heal? Oh, okay, no, she can just do it anyways with the totem present either way. Nice. Very nice. And then actually here, let's come up here and try to reduce the stream of enemies coming. What is going on here? Okay, very good, very good.
The sky will turn dark.
The sky will turn dark. Let's come over here. Pretty sure these enemies are just gonna be handled. Nice, nice, nice. Sweet, even. And then, yeah, we'll do that. Ooh. There we go. Let's get out of there before we have the same problem as before. Yes, yes. Keep them in melee combat. Alright. Jack does not have a good position to, like... Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, he can hit 3 of those guys at once. Or only 2. Sure. Nope, no. We don't want that. And then, once again, they go that way. And they don't come out the other end either. Sag. Explosive head, please. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's just come over here and heal. Whoa! Did you see that? That was pretty crazy. Alright, let's just use the insta-kill chance. Insta-kill chance is pretty good on stuff like this. And then here, we'll, oh my gosh. Oh, and he got damaged even. Not fast enough. Oh no, okay. Fine. Here's how we're gonna do this then. Okay, good enough. Not really.
Sure you can manage that room?
And you're gonna put the big old pile of them bones over there. And then the silence, but they can still do both of their skills. Oh, they took it. What? They dealt even more damage? I am so confused. It was taking way less damage than that before. Alright, nice. We'll just stall these guys a little bit, a wee bit.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Oh, and now he's gonna use that skill. Might be useful over there. Oh yeah, those guys are mega dead. They're deader than dead. And then here, we'll just deal with these guys up there. And I have to pee. Why are you using the witch's poison attack? I like the poison attack way better, actually. Hot take. It keeps me from having to micro them, even if it is technically less efficient. You know what? Micro might be a little bit overrated. Here, we'll do this then, for the time being. So can the swamp thing also be insta-killed by assassins? Do I dare figure that out right now? What? Oh, okay, the totem is a part of the tower, and not the Wicked Sisters themselves. Okay, good to know. That was weird. But yeah, we'll just keep Jack over here for now. Let everything happen for a reason. Do you want to do more of this? Or do I want to do more Wicked Sisters?
It's not easy, King.
Oh, wait a minute. We should upgrade these guys.
The sky will turn dark.
Yeah, we'll do it again. And, okay, no, I still need to keep on spawning these guys over here. And then having 2 assassins insta-kill each other from RNG would be pretty satisfying. Okay, yeah, that's good. And I think this is fine. Let's see if we get sisters. Yeah, come over here.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Yeah, I think that's enough blocking power over there now. Yeah, you know, come over here. Come over here and be helpful. You better get ready for the boss fight, Odessa. Poop is wild for real. What a sentence. Boom. Also, wait a minute. I just realized something. I need to go check to see if Potato said anything else in response to my whole speech. I totally understand if you have real life stuff and can't focus too much on YouTube. Just wanted to express my appreciation for your channel. You're definitely one of my favorite YouTubers either way. See, that is what really makes me happy. If somebody actually considers me like one of their favorites, that's a huge deal. Like, okay, story time. We did this, we had to do a presentation in my class. It was for like, college level psychology. And, in the US, when you take a college level course in high school, well, there's 3 ways to go about it. But, the way that I went about it is through the advanced placement program. And in that program, they have, final exams that take place before the class is like scheduled to end. So after the AP exam is done, you either waste time in that class. Like I remember for the calculus one, for AP calculus, the teacher just like brought toys, like cards and like I think like a dreidel and just like other like random knickknacks for people to play with for the following like 4 weeks that we had to wait until like school was out, because we still had to go inside of the classroom every day. But for the classes that don't do that, they still give you assignments either way. Like regardless of the fact that the exam's already taken and done with. So the advanced placement psychology class had us do an assignment where we had to do, we had to make like a PowerPoint presentation on 10 things about ourselves and then 10 things that we hoped for in the future, like 10 goals of ours. And a lot of mine were based on like being a game designer. And I think one of my goals was that I wanted to get like a 10 out of 10 review on like a game of mine that I made from somebody, because I wanted to think that for someone somewhere, it was either their favorite game or a contender for being one of their favorite games. Like a big goal of mine would be to be able to create some sort of entertainment to somebody else that they can just purely enjoy. And like, how did I word it? I worded it in such a like edgy way in high school. I still think about it sometimes. I was saying something like, for people that don't have like much else in their lives to enjoy, I wanted that to still be something that they can fall back on for comfort, basically. I don't think I worded it exactly like that, but it was along the same lines of not having anything better to do. Would you pause? Yeah, basically though, the point is that for you to call me your favorite, or like one of your favorite YouTubers, is like the closest thing that I've ever gotten to that experience of mine, to that goal of mine that I had like 5 years ago or so. So that also really makes my day. Potatoes now Duke's favorite viewer. Plot twist: Potato is just Selena on an alt account. Alright, I don't want to spend too much money on any of these individual towers here. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, come on, come up, come up. Oh yeah, that's very juicy. Look at that. Yeah, grouping these guys up is really good. And then I think spamming the bone flingers so that I just have a bunch of damage all over the map would also be really helpful. Yeah, just keep attacking, keep on whacking them, whack their peepees, as a wise person once said. Wait a minute, I should have tried to bait him into using his head. Don't use your head. Okay, throw the head. No! He did that instead. I keep rhyming.
It's not easy, baby.
Okay, swap to the poison.
Sure you can manage that?
And swap back to that. then swap back to the poison. Please.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Okay, yeah, probably for the best that we just outright kill them, right? Yeah, get all the milk.
I will bury them.
Diffusion of responsibility, my professor called it. Wait. What's being discussed here? Oh, you know what? I need to go to the bathroom, so let me just catch up on the chat while we're here, okay? I'm gonna keep you in suspense for the boss fight, okay? Let me skedaddle on back after who knows how long it's gonna take. There's something embarrassing about walking back here, knowing that the camera is watching me the whole way through. Okay, let me plug this back in. Not gonna lie, this mini campaign has some good music. I can't even hear it myself. Okay. Let me turn up my own volume actually, so I can appreciate it a bit more, because the voices are overpowering it. The voices in game, I mean, not like schizophrenic voices. You walking good there? Was I walking good there? I don't know what I just did. I don't know what that looked like. But, I also... Now I'm self-conscious about my hairline, so thanks for that, KM5. Wait, one more? Okay, all of these towers should be useful, though, either way. You know? Maybe the Bone Flingers up front are, like, not that good if they're being used on, Falconers. Yeah, those Falconers are taking big damage. Okay, now we have, like... What is it, 10 seconds before the, what's it called? The guys respawn?
It's not easy being green.
Oh, even less than that. Whoa. And then I'm just gonna keep the rest of my gold, actually.
Swift as a coursing river.
Wow, this this is gonna take a while, isn't it? The heck? And maybe they're intending that you save a bunch of your gold. But I'm doing the Umbra strategy right now, which presumably is why people gave me fun facts about Umbra earlier. You should have come in a new outfit? I didn't want to take that long. Actually, I usually don't take very long to get changed. I'm efficient. But yeah, go delete that guy, and then we'll see if the Bone Golem gets insta-killed. Okay, cool. Here we go. Shatra. Oh, thanks, Cam5. Would bunny outfit, please? Okay, great. That's a great tower to delete. I'm gonna replace that with Elite Harassers. Now, there's no evidence that I ever used the Spectre's Mausoleum here. For a moment. Yeah, see, having more units on the field is going to be more helpful for purposes. Oh my gosh, that looks so cursed. Okay, replace it with another one of these. Okay, rip.
It's hunting season.
And then what direction are these guys going to go in? Down there. Okay,
Sure
cool.
you can manage that room?
Ooh. Okay, I do want to get that back,
Twist
though.
the bones and bend the back. Swish and flick.
Careful. No, why is he targeting up there? You fool. Stop. Just through your head. Cool, 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 cool.
We'll get you, my pretty. So, you wanna play with magic?
Oh, wow, that's an interesting way to target that. Probably for the better, though. I'm glad that there's a possibility of leaving one of those guys alive still. I love Catboy Rex. Don't remind me of that. Okay, more of those. Good, good, good. This is going very well. And then we'll just finish off these guys. Oh, really? These are here? Oh, okay. No, 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 wait. Come over here quickly. This... Okay, I think he just keeps doing that until all the enemies on screen are dead, right? Yeah, probably. Alright, great. We've also overkilled this boss. Megamind type poop. Summon the mummies. Click the shadow eyes. I forgot. I saw them too. I could still see them. They were the most obvious right after I beat the level. Least lame ending in KRV. You made the boss boss. Why is that funny to me? Okay. Let me just quickly come in here. Click the thing. And then get out. Because I am not trying to do this challenge. This is the type of challenge that I really don't like. Where you just have to micro the mummies. But like, microing them is just waiting for things to get tough and then spamming them. Because the tower is kind of poop. Okay. You know what? I'm going to show you something interesting. I was using Jigu here. In this stage. For funsies. And he was actually quite effective. Believe it or not. And then what else was I doing? I had some other wacky strategy. Not a PP wacky strategy, but just a wacky strategy. Wait till you see them Hammerhold citizens moonwalking through the walls. Peak vengeance right there? Oh boy. Yeah, we'll see them then. I'm curious to know how we got here. Oh, you know what? I first tried the level. That's what happened. I also forgot to swap my barracks from Demon Guards to Hellion Tridents, but I didn't need to do that. But, you know, I'll just keep them as Demon Guards the whole time. I was trying to use the Melting Furnace in this stage as well, to no avail, I think. But I'll do it again. I was using it purely for buffing, if I recall my strategy. Another unskippable ad. I'm sorry. There was something that YouTube was bugging me about. I always click dismiss it, and I think I misclicked and put it turn on this time or something like that. And I guess it was now we're stuck with the ads automatically. I thought that it meant though that it was gonna automatically place them like throughout the stream after the thing was saved as a VOD, not midstream. I don't want that to happen, so I'm not gonna do that again. Sorry. Clearly I don't need the money. This tower selection screen gives me PTSD from Cozy Nez's streams. There's one good thing that came out of it, like Voduk's video breaking all the L's down is just music to my ears. Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, there goes the entire rest of my day. That's a shame. Oh, right. I think I was using the orcs. That is a shame, though. I have to, like, after this, my entire day's done. Now I have to go visit my grandparents because we're not gonna go visit them on Christmas Day itself, which I was advocating for. Oh well. Not that visiting them is that bad of a thing, but Crazy Vadook talks to a door. Respectfully, that is a joke from Fadusi himself. Huh? Okay, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I did something really zany like this. That's an ugly screen right there. Oh wait, I have to scroll down to see the map every time. You can tell them that you are making money. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make any more money after this. Like, just guessing. I don't know any psychological like data to support this, statistical data to support this. But I'm just assuming psychologically that if somebody donates, it's gonna decrease the chances of somebody else donating because they see that I've already got money from a source. So yeah, I put the melting furnace here. I believe this would capture the most stuff though. Like these are both good spots technically. Yeah, something like this.
I am not your friend.
Yeah, I believe it was something like this. Let me just bring Jigu back actually, because I'm pretty sure there's more enemies that are gonna spawn from like the house up here and down here. Oh, maybe not yet. Peter, the horse is here. I can't do the voice. Thanks, Googie. No, it was my mom that did that. But I did intend to spend free time like doing other like internet things after this. So now those have been shot in the foot. So much for a video, by the way. Oh wait a minute, I can work on it at their house. We don't do anything while we're at their house anyways. Okay, cool. I guess things have worked out for the better. Alright, well, I might as well just max these guys out. Yeah, shoot all your bolts. It didn't matter. I could have just upgraded it. Do that. These guys are just gonna get overkilled by the swamp thing, which has like the least variance ever. Oh, it went up that way. Okay, that explains things. And then yeah, shoot 2-shot him. Or 3-shot. Either way. Oh, actually, these guys are female, right? These enemies are female, I mean. These guys are female. Great sentence. Oh wait, he's not Grosh. I don't need to keep the units away from him. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I do. Because the AoE didn't sufficiently kill those guys. And because he was having a vengeance mode, that skill, he was able to insta-kill that guy. Oh, they're coming up here. Even better. Okay, let's do some science here. Will he get insta-killed by the assassin? If I see the red, the animation, I'm gonna micro him back. Oh, okay, great. Bad timing. Well, now we know. Now we know that that's possible. And I'm pretty sure I can handle this on my own. I love it when that just fails to damage half of the enemies in the AoE. Very cool. Nope. You get back in there. And we'll see if the thing recharges or if I need to restart. Oh, that almost reaches though. Oh, and he's busy having that moment. So, yeah, that's fine. We can restart. The science has been tested. The science is scienced. What? Gonna donate again to disprove Vadook's point about psychology. Signing off now? Oh my gosh. Potato is such a giga chad. That is insane. Thank you so much. Your lowest impersonation is 1-to-1 for real. Thank you. People want to donate more when other people do to try and overload the streamer of dopamine and give them anxiety. Well, I don't have anxiety, but I've got the dopamine. My dopamine is flowing through my body like a majestic river right now. Okay, let's get all these set up. Honestly, I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I being silly? Literally, I could just have the Swamp Things maxed out, and they will perform far better than if I have like a bunch of low tier towers, because I'm pretty sure it's always more cost efficient to do this. We now know who Voodoo's richest viewer is. We know the most generous viewer. Oops, I didn't mean to interrupt that. Seeing another donation makes people want to donate more to make the streamer freak out. Thanks, Cozinez. I gotta buy you dinner now, if we ever meet up in person. When we meet up in person, I'll put it into the universe. Potato joined chat, cemented themselves as the rich viewer, and left. Cad! Well said. Well said, I like oats. Okay, Jiku's just gonna go be slow over there. Okay, nice. The upgrade strategy worked. I'll call that a strategy. Maybe a tactic. Nice, look at that. I managed to clear out some of these guys. Do that. Okay, that performs a lot better when I do it this way. Neat. I'm trying to get away with not using any orcs at all. But generally, they're a good tower to use against assassins because you get more units. For the same reason that like the Grim Cemetery, in theory, would also be good to use. Okay, you come over here and start stalling. Yep, good. And then get the cooldown immediately. And then we'll just move you over here. You'll use that immediately on the assassin. Nice. Look at that damage. He's got 400 HP left. So 276 damage total. Everyone strip their wallets for Bodassi. That's a way to word that. Oh, you guys are the best. Okay, I guess I'll just keep these here. I need all the firepower in this spot at the moment. Nice, you managed to freeze one of the 3 enemies that were in that AoE. Oh, vengeance. Watch the house in the middle of the level. You will have an aneurysm. This house here? Or are you talking about this thing? Probably the thing that's more in the middle. Or are you talking about the genie thing? Wait a minute, what am I doing? Why did I spawn reinforcements over there? Oh my goodness. Why am I looking at houses when I could be no life lossing these stages? That, oh my gosh. I'm not thinking. And also I should stop trying to go for this optimal melting furnace thing that I had before. Because it's distracting me from an actual good strategy. I'm just trying to make something satisfying at this point. But you can't clown around that much on these stages. So let me swap back over to the Goblin War Zeppelin. Drag the thing down because I can't scroll on the map. I have to drag it to change my viewpoint. Only in vengeance. I did not intend that, but I take it as an absolute win. Okay. We're here again. Hello, my old friend.
You cannot shoot the forest.
What was I doing? Or how do I want to do this? This is a theoretically bad spot that's made not so bad by the fact that it can reach up here.
I am not your friend.
I guess I would do this. Oops, I forgot the spacebar also does things. Yeah, and they can just have this for AoE in between. Like some of the other stuff, I guess.
You cannot shoot the forest.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm thinking here. Although maybe it's obvious that like having 5 units total to deal with the assassins is good, but might be overkill. Yeah, you know what? I think this is fine. To have it structured like this. With the with no Zeppelin here, actually. Because I might not need it. I can delete that, actually. Nice. Okay, we'll just max these things out. And then we'll go for anti-assassin defenses. Ooh, very cool. Orc Warriors Ho-Hawk. Nice attempt at phonetically pronouncing their quote. Okay, I'm gonna wait for another ice ball. Neat. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should not do this. Oh, well. And then, yeah, that one just survives, but gets slowed down. So he's in the AoE, but he's not getting damaged. Makes sense. Also great stuff. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure that the community was too harsh on Jigu. Like, I'm not gonna blame the community, because the onus is on me here. But when I was doing the rankings of all the heroes, I was trying to get other people's opinions, right? I was like, well, what do you guys think of Jigu? What do you guys think of Mortimus? Because there's a lot of stuff that I ended up learning about the heroes myself, you know? Like, I learned that Mortimus actually had some utility, because in Vengeance, like, some of the heroes are just too boring for me to want to try to use. But Mortimus could be really, really good if you know how to take advantage of his, what's it called? What is it called? Okay, yeah, that's a lot of units. Maybe it is worth getting, the Zeppelin.
I can see my house. Where's the matchbox?
If you know how to take advantage of his Grim Presence ability. Because it reduces the armor of units. Oh boy. So when it came to Jigu, I was like, thoughts on Jigu? And nobody had any thoughts. Nobody cared about him, you know? They're just like, whatever. Just let him fill up this spot back here, because he's not that good, and we don't care about him. We're not gonna bother trying to figure out if he has any utility or not. So I ended up doing my best to try to find spots that he could be useful in. He's good for some choke points. Like in Magnesia Shores, he really stands out there, because this stun ability is quite nice. But also, if you're like insta-calling and stuff, he still does hold you back, because you just get overwhelmed because of how long the cooldowns are. But it's mostly the bugginess of his skills that holds him back. But in theory, he would be a really, really good hero. And I think that on the first stage of this campaign, he's actually one of the best ones. Say what you want about Jigu, but he is a bit jiggy with it, though. Oh, yes, I forgot about that phrase. Let's get that. Let's not die to this time. Oh, this is not even reaching the enemies. That might make a difference. Alright, we're coming up here. We're gonna get extra range for the mausoleum. Ooh, good. Deal big damage over there. And then, yeah, that will probably take care of itself. Do I want this? Maybe I do. Okay, I will get it. I'm gonna throw an icicle on your face. Thanks, Nerdy. Which way are these guys going? Also up. Okay, cool. We'll just wait for all the enemies to group up together then.
Chocolate rain.
Nice possession. And, okay, that was awful. Vengeance targeting. So, we'll use Soul Tickle to kill 2 enemies. Lovely. We love to see it. Oh, boy. Okay, let's do some micro. Never mind. Oh, cool. I can still rally them. That's adorable. And now I'm out of luck. Come on, reach. Good. Oh, and he was in range of that. Nice. I was trying to keep him, like, in a position. Oh my gosh. Why did this go so much better when I wasn't streaming this? He was moving. He wasn't even supposed to be, like, prone, you know? That ain't right. What is going on? Oh, she's attacking the assassins. Wow, that's very satisfying. Come on, Jigu. Get Jiggy. Okay, well, she's dead, so that's fine, I guess. Okay, yeah, maybe going for mages wasn't the best idea. But I've got this. Mages down here, I guess, was fine. Alright, let's optimize the cooldowns here. Okay, like that. And then we need you down here. Nice. And then Jigu, I'm pretty sure you can handle 2 of these, right? Yeah, cool. And then one more attack, and then upgrade you. Please hurry up and get me in the combat. Good. And then Legionnaire will die. Cool. Jigu, hurry up. Actually, yeah, you know, we'll have you support this spot. Because we're getting more units over here. Nice. Alright, yeah, it's better to interrupt that skill, I think. Look at this. That's satisfying. Watching assassins fight each other. And now we've got war elephants. I'm really focusing right now. I'm try-harding at this moment. How would the meetup even work? Like, you don't know what I look like? You know what I look like, so I guess that's enough. We'll have to figure out when it's more set in stone, you know? Because right now it's not a thing that's guaranteed to happen. So it's for the best that we don't... I would say it's for the best that we don't worry about it too much. Okay, I definitely need these because so far I've needed flexibility for my towers. Let's see, is that good enough? Oh yeah, that's good enough.
Twist the bones and bend the back.
Yeah, push all the nomads back. We'll deal with the war elephant soon. Yeah, stun them. Try to finish him off too. I keep interrupting the ice ball ability. It's because of the way I micro. Also, since I'm trying to get gold and I'm waiting for these enemies to die, I might as well use the Wicked Sisters to help move that. Okay, there we go. Now you need to move up. There we go. Manage the broom. Aw, nuts, you missed the entrance of the Hammerhold citizens. Oh, darn it. Blast. Okay, one more poison. And then we'll do purple. And then, yeah, he's getting mildly damaged by this, but I don't think it matters. Oh, wait, never mind. He's getting damaged a lot by it. That's funny. Okay, yeah, and then get blown up, and then your explosions should deal big damage. Very good. Oh, great. It's you. Stun him. Cool. And then we'll deal poison damage to him, and then maybe he'll die before he gets possessed. Oh my gosh, he's having so many vengeance moments. Or no, those are steam moments, my bad. I need to get better at my moment identification. Okay, you just need an insta-kill. In the next Frontiers update, Cope, they should add War Elephant that is like a Doom Taken Vengeance. Oh, as an allied controllable hero, right? No more War Elephants, please. They are so boring to fight. Yeah, I get that. Very tanky enemy with like no way to interact with it. Like the concept of a mini boss was used well in Kingdom Rush 1 because of Cerberus. Because it was fast as well. But this is like the most vanilla type of mini boss you could possibly have, where it's just a slow damage sponge that also has armor. Okay, great. Jigu's in here somewhere. He's this one, I think. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's just get all the stun chance too. Yeah, the poison is really, really helpful here. Okay, good. This goes down the right direction that we wanted to. Jigu, please. Just block the mage for crying out loud. It doesn't matter, though, because of the melee targeting priority. He's never going to target the one that you want him to. Let's do this. Okay, yeah, I should probably get Wicked Sisters over here too.
And bend the back.
Are these? Oh no, it's still the War Elephant variant. Okay, yeah, the artillery was actually a really good choice over in this direction.
Swish and flick. We'll get you, my pretty.
Yeah, we'll just try to soften up these enemies for now. Oops, I interrupted the ice ball again. Okay, keep on a slamming. Salmon jam. Jigu knows how to shake what his mama gave him. Yeah, move over here. I will do this.
So, you wanna play with magic?
And then this one I can swap to the purple now. Everything here has no resistances, so purple is better again. Oh.
It's not
Wait.
easy. Sure
Let's
you
get more
can
range.
manage that broom? Sure you can manage that broom?
Playing Iron without Dinion is painful. Elephant's peak vengeance representation. Yeah, so people that have played the DLC, they have things to complain about. So that just further confirms to me that like the DLC is not necessarily worth it to buy, because like there's still annoying stuff in the game, like in terms of game design that people aren't happy with. Wow. And there's stuff like that happening. Okay, let's max out to the head. Okay, very satisfying. Do I just want to get nothing but Wicked Sisters? I just might.
Twist the bones and bend the back. Swish and flick. We'll get you, my pretty.
Okay, you can come down here.
So, you wanna play with magic? So, you wanna play with magic? You can manage that broom?
I probably really should just get the insta-kill. Oh, interesting targeting from the Wicked Sister there. I interrupted the thing again.
It's not easy being green.
Okay, swap over to the stun spell.
Sure,
You can have
manage
poison.
that broom?
Is it better to have both on purple? It probably still is, right? Yeah, we'll just let them both damage the elephant. And then we'll get even more to damage the elephant.
Swish and flick.
Does it even matter?
We'll get you, my pretty.
Okay, the hero spell sound effect didn't even play. Alright, blow him up. By getting stepped on. Cool, cool, cool.
So, you wanna play with magic? That broom? So, you wanna play with magic?
Okay. Yeah, do that. And then here's another enemy. Yeah, an elephant enemy, so enemy. KRO enemies always felt far more interesting and interactive than KRF ones to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, now we've got enemies, we've got people showing up to defend KRO. Well, I shouldn't say showing up. Selena's been here.
It's not
Okay, which one's which? So this one is on purple. This one's on purple as well.
Sure you can manage that broom?
Okay.
So, you
Confusing.
wanna play with magic?
Confusing myself. You can come over here.
Sure
You come over here as well,
manage
so...
that broom?
Yeah, we've got both options. Do you want to do anything fancy with this? Maybe I do. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Oh, that was kind of a wacky thing to do.
Swish and flick. We'll get you, my pretty. So, you wanna play
We'll
with
move you here.
magic?
And then that elephant's already dead, so just move all the Wicked Sisters
Twist
down
the
here.
bones and bend the back. Swish and flick.
Oh, is he gonna have to go into his ice thing? His ice container? Oh, no, he's not. Nice, insta-kill the camel. These are nice tanky enemies, so they're good insta-kill targets.
We'll get you, my pretty.
Ah, once again, the lack of a hotkey to micro stuff with is apparent.
Sure you can manage that broom? So, you wanna play with magic?
Okay, I'm gonna swap you to purple as well now.
So, you wanna play with magic? Be quiet.
Ah,
Sure you
okay.
can manage that broom?
I am focusing so hard right now. I might as well Might as well be playing chess.
So you wanna play with magic? Quiet.
Which one's which?
Easy, Dan Green.
Heh, get it? Okay.
Sure you can manage that broom? So you wanna
Oh,
play
wait a
with
minute. I just realized something. That Ulrich is coming. We gotta be ready. The Frontiers campaign sends the Vengeance one home on a stretcher. But Origins has the best main campaign, no doubt. Thank goodness. I'm glad that people agree with me there, because I'm of the opinion that Origins has the best like initial campaign of any of the games. But I remember KM5 and I were arguing about this. Well, okay, let's be careful, because some people will consider an argument like aggressive, but I don't mean it like that. We were literally just having like a discussion where he was saying like that my points have an equivalent in Frontiers, because I was saying that in Origins there's like a special feature to make every level memorable. Like I remember the Gnome Says game and the mushrooms being spawned in the middle of Neverwonder. I remember Unseelie Court with the Zealots and stuff. Like if you want to have a one-to-one thing, that's fine. Like Frontiers does have something in every level as well, but those somethings are usually a lot less interesting. Like again, in Unseelie Court, like the amount of stuff that's in Unseelie Court compared to the amount of stuff in Temple of Sakura for like the gorilla boss fight is so much worse, or it's so much better in Origins. Sorry, I forgot what order I said that sentence in. The like, what is it? The parasite spawner thing that you can like do a puzzle to squash them and make them stop spawning is pretty much all the interaction you can get with the stage in that level. Whereas in Origins, you know, there's so much more. But I'm unsubscribing now because of that joke. That's funny. Okay, hold on. Let's not worry about let's not worry about Origins versus Frontiers right now. I'm getting carried away. We need to worry about Ulrich spawning. So let's move all of the witches over here. I'm sure Ulrich will be very happy to be surrounded by all these women. Can he manage these brooms? They're all about to manage Ulrich's broom. Come on, come on. And I'm gonna be ready to do stuff with this as well. Ulrich? No, 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 no. Everyone, come over here. Beat this guy up. Kick that guy's butt. Yes, yes, this is good. Good. And then go into the igloo. What is that? No way. Huh? What are the rules on those enemies? Are they not blockable? I don't know how they got through, but like, if I just upgrade the orcs, I'm pretty sure that would have been fine. Oh well, I got 3 stars. This is another thing that I would say is technically an L in Vengeance, but you could argue it's not because it's like a stricter punishment. But I feel like when you see something leaking and you're just forced to watch as the stuff goes through because your reinforcements take longer to respawn, it's just more agonizing. It's not, to me, it's not more fun. It's more fun to get your reinforcements back faster and be able to do something about an enemy that's about to leak. I guess they try to make up for that with the coils, but in this case that didn't help. Like I saw the enemies, but I couldn't do anything about it. Maybe I still wouldn't have if I didn't have my reinforcements up in time, like on the 10-second cooldown system either. But that to me is still kind of sucky. And too bad too, because now I'm thinking about that rather than thinking about the Ulrich boss fight that I just did. So when is this high difficulty stuff supposed to start? It seems like I missed a lot. Hello, Cringe Lord. I'm very flattered that a person named Cringe Lord is watching a stream of mine. It tells me, oops. It tells me what kind of audience I attract. Okay, you know what? Forget the orcs. I wasn't thinking about them anyways. What is good to use? Let's just, you know what? Let's just use all the OP junk. All right. I consider the Wicked Sisters to be, like they must be the 6th best tower at this point, right? Like Blazing Gem, Boneflinger's Mausoleum, those guys are up there. And then, I don't know. After that, it gets really tricky. Probably the Elite Harassers. Like, people say really good stuff about them, but like, when do I actually need that much firepower? They're only useful, or they're only good as overkill towers, from what I've seen, but maybe I'm wrong there. Because, like, I feel like the Bone Flingers just replace them completely if you want, like, the high physical damage. Bone Flingers are just way more reliable. So I kind of don't want to put them that high anymore. After that, like, it kind of feels like the Wicked Sisters would be the next best one because of all the range they get. And the fact that you can either have efficient magic damage or true damage, which in itself is very efficient. And then maybe the Shaolin Temple now with all the buffs is kind of what I'm seeing. And then the Elite Harassers. And I still have no idea where I would put this. I just know that it has to be above the Ignis Altar. It's just an outright better Ignis Altar, isn't it? Because of all the damage that it does. I mean, I have had conversations with you on Reddit before, so yeah. Nothing's more killer than death metal coziness. Harassers have dodge, though. Fadouk used Margosa on the second level. You know what? I did use her the first time I played that. What did I do the second... what did I do this time? I used Junpei, right? Yeah, I didn't do that last time. But I did like Margosa on the second level. Okay. Here's some fun stuff. I have not done this yet. I've done all of the other stages while beta testing, but I haven't done this one. So this is actually a blind attempt at this. Sandworm needs some work on the abilities though. Yeah, it's just like a better base tower. Your arrogance will be your doom. Okay, everything's about arrogance today. Oh, whoa, okay. I feel like this red around here is not supposed to be here. I know that it is, but like, I'm thinking of the Dark Souls 2 cutscene where when a boss spawns, there's like red veins that are closing in on the screen that are supposed to be like increasing the intensity of what you're viewing. That's what I feel like is happening here. Do I look to be in a gaming mood? Okay, a bunch of falconers and archers in the middle.
Not my blood type.
Alright, decisions. Oh, okay, Malik is getting jiggy with it himself. But yeah, I feel like this red stuff around here is supposed to be only temporary. Or like, it should be only temporary if it's gonna be this, like, intense looking. Like, a red circle around the whole screen is kind of nauseating. Plus 69, thanks Nerdy. Nice voice. You look like a nail, you know? It's because we're about to get hammered? Is that what that means? I get it. Okay, I have genuinely no idea what to build. Which I guess is a good thing. So let's try stuff. I've got things that I can micro. Yeah, the only way to know what I should do is to find out. I gotta... What do they say? F around and find out? This is probably a good harasser spot. Or Wicked Sisters, because they might reach up top. Yeah, with extra range, they might reach up top. You're between the hammer and the anvil. Okay, more hammer jokes. Okay, this side is what gets it first. Okay, cool. We'll damage you a little bit.
We'll get you, my pretty.
Move all this stuff too. And then, oh, right, there's these things coming. Okay, luckily Margosa has a way to deal with them.
What do your goblin eyes see?
She can let the bat kill them.
Not my blood type. You'll be a fine feast.
Twist the bones
Oops,
and bend
I should do something about this. The stage is so small. Let's see. Oh, okay, and that can also be handled.
I find you suffering.
This is so dumb. That was like the worst way I could have gone about this strategy. Yeah. No. Let's not do things this way. All right. We'll restart. Oh, lovely. We get the thing again where if I restart the level, I have to watch the cutscene of Malik talking before I can start clicking on stuff. My favorite of all the vengeance cells. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's just do something more principled then. And just spawn these. Okay, yeah, you get all electrical and all that. Good for you.
Swift as a coursing river, too slow. Bow and
And then we have this
blade.
stuff back here to manipulate with as well. And I no longer desire
Flick.
what's it called?
We'll get you, my pretty.
I no longer desire the Goblin War
Twist the
Zeppelin
bones
for
and
this.
bend the back.
BTD6 reference. If can beat a level in Frontiers with just 3 towers at choke point, that's not good wave design.
I find your suffering exquisite.
It's more that it doesn't feel like you don't feel like doing as much variety with how you want to use the towers. Like I feel like what people who like Origins the most appreciate about it is that it necessitates slightly varied tower layouts
Flick.
compared to the previous missions.
I never
Like you might get
I find your
arcane archers. You might get this many arcane archers and this many wild magi
not my blood.
compared to last time. Like the number is different every time, but it is the same 3 as a meta, people would argue.
You'll be a fine feast.
And yet nobody minds the meta of
We'll get you,
what's it
my
called?
pretty.
Battle mecha. The battle meta.
I never do.
Okay, let's use the hero spell, I guess. And then that's handled. And I have very little gold.
I find your suffering exquisite.
Okay, nice. Both of the electricity things triggered. I was watching out for that.
Not my blood type.
So you wanna play with magic? So you wanna
Okay, this
play
Wicked
with
Sister's
magic?
picking like the worst possible targets. Oh wait, what the heck? Margosa exited her beast form in the middle of fighting. Is that bug fixed?
Swift as
If
a
so, she's just
coursing
worse
river.
now. Like that was one of the things that was making her good.
I never drink.
Was that she could just stay in that form for a while. And now I use those unnecessarily.
I find your
Okay, please.
suffering exquisite.
Now we have to use these, or this spell for damage rather than for the cooldown.
Not my blood type.
Oh yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
You'll be a fine feast.
Okay though. This is fine, this is fine.
Too slow. Bow and blade.
I never drink. I find
I should
your
probably upgrade these guys at some
Swift
point
as a
too.
coursing
Let's get the extra damage.
Be quiet.
No,
and
what the heck
my
is
blood
that?
type.
And then, okay, yeah, sure, that skill will go to waste. Serves me right for trying to micro and vengeance.
Too slow.
Oh, wait, I upgraded the wrong
Bow and
ones.
blade.
Silly me. And then, do I even need the range
I
thing on
never
here?
drink.
I probably
find
don't.
your suffering exquisite.
Twist the bones and bend the back.
Okay, I'm gonna try to trust the Wicked Sisters here, but that trust might be misplaced. I can micro these guys up here. I feel like this is just gonna be a micro challenge. Not just split exits, but just less clear choke points, more choices on where to choke point on general. In general. Oops. I read that as a typo, but it was not a
We'll get you,
typo.
my pretty.
I forgot Selena's perfect, so she doesn't make mistakes. Let's, move this up to the front. Oh, Margosa was dead. That explains a
Sure
lot.
you can manage that broom?
I'm not managing the broom.
Twist the bones and bend the back.
Oh, they're going this way. Okay, cool. Cool, not cool.
You'll be a fine feast.
Okay, Margosa's gonna be really bad against these things, right? These guys. I mean, sorry. I'm objectifying nomads.
I never drink.
Let's see if she can do anything to them.
I find your suffering exquisite.
Bow and blade. Swift as a coursing
Swish and
river.
flick.
Oh yeah, I'm getting no money from this either. Okay. I'm gonna do this.
Hunter.
Okay, and she dies just just before I have a chance to do anything about that.
We'll get you, my pretty.
The bat's killing them though. That's good.
So you wanna play with magic?
Oh, there's a war elephant. Great.
Sure you can manage that broom?
Let's see what path this thing's gonna take. Please. Using your skills is just making it take longer for you to block.
Drink wine.
Oh, very cool.
Twist the bones and bend the back.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stay like this. I guess it was a good choice to do what I did. And you guys can come and try to shoot the elephant down.
Not easy being
I find your
Oh boy.
suffering
Yep,
not my
go over
blood
there.
type.
Are you gonna exit the form? Not yet.
Bow and blade,
Sure you can manage that broom?
swift as a coursing
Okay.
river.
Yeah, looks like everything's
I
alright
never
for now.
drink wine.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Although the archers are killing the
I
harassers.
find your suffering exquisite.
By the way, the iron on this is just like using elite harassers to kill the elephants, right? If I recall correctly. Which is kind of annoying. Oh my god, what would you do without the Wicked Sisters here? Like, you need the high damage against armor to kill the elephant, but then you need the true damage to swap to against these guys. Right? Like, this seems so DLC heavy to me. Like, what would you do without the DLC? You would use Azra, I guess, and then the harassers for the physical damage, because Azra can break the armor on the elephants. But, you'd have to trust her to shoot the right target, which I don't. That just seems like unfun to do. The trickling wave... yeah, you're right about making the Goblin War Zeppelin just purely single target. Vaduke's gameplay is so boring that the whole chat is just discussing random other Kingdom Rush stuff. Classic Vaduke L. That's so mean, Selena. I called you perfect, and this is how you return the favor.
My blood type.
I went out of my way to say something nice completely randomly.
Be a fine.
Like, I didn't even, I didn't have to say that. It wasn't even relevant to the conversation.
Swift as a coursing
And I still
river.
decided to throw in a compliment.
I never
And this is how you repay me.
wine.
I'm so betrayed.
So, you wanna play with
Anyways.
magic? It's not easy, game. Sure you can manage
Let's move
that
this up.
broom? Sure you can manage that broom? So, you wanna play with magic?
Yep, the harassers will probably die if I don't do stuff about this. Luckily, I gave myself many things to micro.
Bow and blade,
Yeah, those are good safe spots to keep his enemies in for the most part.
Suffering
It's kind of funny how Margosa gets destroyed by nomads because she can't heal from them. Like, it makes sense that that's what happens.
You'll be a fine feast.
And then, yeah,
Sure you
let's
can
get the
manage that broom?
Nimbus
Be
Rod
quiet.
4000 over here. Or just Nimbus. Why am I saying Rod? Common Margosa L, she constantly dies.
I find your suffering
I'm just gonna keep her over here while she heals. There's nothing else I can do.
not my blood type.
Oh boy.
You'll be a fine feast.
Okay, here comes the Camel Riders, right? So let's just wait in anticipation for them.
It's not easy, Game Green. Sure you can manage
Oh,
that
okay,
broom?
great. Survive, please. I can't click on the freaking... What's it called?
Not my blood type. You'll
The
be
rally
a fine
point.
feast.
swift as a coursing river.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Luckily, we have
and
just enough
manage
gold
that
to
broom?
execute this strategy,
Quiet.
I never
which is very suspicious.
It's not easy, Game Green.
I find your suffering.
Okay, yeah, you deal with these guys. Do the mist. It damages them. When it's ready. That's okay, take your time. Except when there's only one target in range now. Okay, 2 targets in range.
You'll be a
I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Sure you can manage that broom? So, you wanna play with
never drink.
magic?
No, Margosa.
Too slow.
Oh, they're going this way. Okay,
Bow and blade,
that works.
Be quiet.
swift as a coursing river. Too slow.
Okay, yeah, I don't need to pull them back that much.
not my blood type.
And we're already halfway done with the level, and I feel like nothing's happened. I feel like we're still in the beginning phase.
Sure you can manage that
I never
broom?
drink wine.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna keep targeting that one. I was hoping that they would throw a straight projectile at this guy and maybe stall him a little bit more. But the Wicked Sisters have, like, lock-on-itis.
Play with magic?
Too slow.
Okay, nice.
You'll be a fine feast.
It's not easy, Game Green.
Oh, we got the War Elephant buff. Okay.
Sure you can manage that broom?
I never drink wine.
I'm gonna get this here for just extra damage and make sure we can kill enemies in time.
So,
yeah, please
you
be in
wanna
range.
play with
Find your
magic?
suffering exquisite.
Margosa. Oh, thank goodness. Imagine if she decided to have a vengeance or a steam moment. Okay, yeah, let's handle these guys. We need them stalled as long as possible so that way she can whittle them down one by one. But she's still so slow on her single target.
Be quiet.
Bow and blade,
You'll be a
Oh dear.
It's not easy.
I never drink. I find you're suffering.
Okay, yeah, let's prioritize this, I guess.
Sure you can manage that room?
Oh, great. It didn't even matter. I had them in time, but still didn't matter.
You wanna play with
You'll be a fine
magic?
feast.
Be quiet. It's not easy, Gangrene.
So this is the best level of the campaign, huh? I actually like
I
the
never drink.
first 3 better than this so far.
I find you're suffering.
Sure you can manage that room?
I'm
So,
surprised to
you wanna
hear
play with
the contrary
magic?
from other people. Okay, maybe this will give me more time to like do stuff.
Not my blood type.
Okay.
You'll be a fine
No, oh my god. That Margosa could not have done a worse thing just right now. Wow.
Be quiet.
Alright, more poison, I guess.
I never
It's
drink.
I'm gonna do the frognification over here. Yeah, good.
It's not easy.
And then, I don't know, mark this.
Sure you can manage that
Oh, I
room?
accidentally clicked on Malagar. Great. I didn't even see him. Oh, right, okay, let's do the frognification now.
Magic?
Bow and
You'll be a
blade,
fine feast.
swift as a coursing river.
Wait, click the frog to death.
A
Cool.
hunter becomes
There's so many things to micro.
Too slow.
Be quiet.
Ours is your last bow and blade.
I gotta focus so hard.
I never drink.
It's not easy, Gangrene.
I find you
What the
somehow
heyak?
more exquisite.
Swift as a coursing
Oh, wow.
river.
Okay, cool.
You'll be a fine
Saved by the
feast.
bell,
I never
sort of.
drink. Wine.
There's no room in here for anything.
Sure you can manage
Oh,
that
okay, something
room?
leaked. I can't even see anymore on the map. As tight as the space is on this map, I can't tell what's going on because there's too many things to micro and click on. Oops, wrong rally point.
Be quiet.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's the
It's
frogs.
not easy.
I bet the frogification is causing me to get leaks because the enemy's not blockable now.
Swift as a coursing
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case at least.
Sure
Oh.
you can manage that room?
Also not good. Okay, let's do some explosive damage to him then. Let me see, is that enough? Okay, yeah, I think it was. Oh, that's a demon guard. I was wondering whose health that was.
bow and blade.
So, you
Okay, yeah,
wanna
go
play
insta-kill
with
him.
magic?
You've been waiting there long enough.
Be quiet. It's not easy, Gangrene.
Ours is your last breath.
Do that.
Swift as a coursing
over there.
river. The sky will turn
We'll do this now. I'm not even looking at the chat. I might as well not be streaming right now because I'm barely thinking about anybody else.
Sure you can manage that room?
Barely thinking.
Not my blood type.
too slow.
But all of this is in service of surviving as long as possible in order to make it to the next part of the level. Okay. That's so far so good. Do I dare? I really should just save the gold and see what I need to buy. And then pause it, I guess. Okay, we'll swap to purple again.
Fine feast.
And then we've got Drum Elephant, Magic Carpet. Okay, just Camel Riders up here. That's fine. Okay, that should make that
Bow
feasible.
and blade.
And then
Drink.
Drum Elephant, Camel Riders still. Okay.
Swift as a coursing river.
Then I guess I would just get another one of these.
We'll get you, my pretty. So, you wanna play with magic? Be quiet.
Swap to the purple
I find
over
you
here.
Swish
suffering.
and
Exquisite.
flick. It's
Come over here
easy,
too.
Gangrene.
Not my
Vengeance
blood
is hard
type.
finally. That's probably why people say it's the
You'll be
favorite.
fine.
Okay, it's this one that comes out first.
Too slow.
Okay, nice.
Bow and blade.
So, you wanna play sure with you can manage that room? So, you wanna play
Yeah,
with
we'll do
magic?
shenanigans with
Never
this.
drink. Wine.
The Falconers are spawning. all their stuff.
Swift as a coursing river.
Good. The enemy's dead.
I find your suffering exquisite.
And then I guess we need the poison now.
It's not easy, Gangrene. Sure,
Okay,
you
move
can
you over
manage
here.
that broom?
And then move this guy back.
So, you wanna play with magic?
Nice. These guys are helping out a lot.
And blade.
Sure, you can manage
I'm gonna do
that
something that I
broom?
regret at some point. I can feel it.
Not my
Something's wrong.
It's
Okay,
not
come up here.
easy,
Come up here.
Gangrene. Sure, you can manage that broom?
Both of you guys are on green right now.
So, you
Oh wait, no,
wanna
never
play with
mind.
Magic?
You'll be a fine feast.
Oh my gosh.
Swift as a coursing river.
I should put these guys in the middle rather than vice versa. More war elephants. All right, all right.
Be quiet.
More war elephants. Okay, the war elephants are everywhere.
I find your suffering
Okay.
exquisite.
Hot take. I will use a mausoleum. No. I don't know. I'll use a mausoleum and I'll use possession to like deal with enemies in the front of the map. You use bone flingers and blaze a gem against Curse Bargain. Why would you do that to yourself?
It's not
That sounds like a
easy,
good strategy to me.
Gangrene. Sure, you can manage that broom? So, you wanna play with magic?
Okay, yeah, we can solo the war elephant very easily.
Fine feast.
Yeah, have the bat deal with him too.
I
Cool.
never drink wine.
And then we'll just put these guys past him. Yeah, nice.
I find your
And then possession.
suffering exquisite.
Cool.
Not my blood type.
Possession.
Quiet.
You can come down
It's
here.
not easy, Gangrene.
You come up
Sure,
here.
you can manage that broom?
And then Margos is dying to nomads probably.
Bow and
So we'll fix
blade.
that real quick.
I never drink wine.
So, you wanna play with magic?
And then yeah, we should put you both.
A hunter.
Oh, okay.
becomes prey.
Be quiet.
Oops, and I'm interrupting their attacks. And I'll just get another one of
Get you,
these.
my pretty.
Come on.
Twist
Oh,
the
nice. I saw him
bones and
shooting from
bend
outside of the
them.
thing. From inside of the tower, I mean.
We'll get you, my pretty.
Okay, now we got the genies.
It's not easy, Gangrene. Sure, you can manage
And this is a
that
poison
broom?
stack. I have a feeling it does not. Well, I'm not calling that Waverly. Although I don't think I have a choice.
So, you wanna play with magic? You can manage that broom? So, you wanna play with magic?
Oh yeah, I should've gone possession down here. Okay, let me see what's being said here. Sir, are you sure it won't backfire? Would you let Margosa drain you? Thank you, Dark Mode, for that question. I'll think about it. Let's see. I've got a actual useful thing from Cam 5. If you build a tower at the strategic point above the mausoleum on the far left, well, it before the boss fight starts. Huh? If you build a tower at the strategic point above the mausoleum on the far left, well, it before the boss fight starts. Just any tower.
Be a fine feast.
Or, I don't know what's being said. Sell it. Oh, okay, sell it before the boss fight starts. Okay. Jins suck to fight. Okay, well, since the boss fight's about to start, thanks to that reminder, I'm more aware of that now. We should do something about that. So let's put all the Wicked Sisters
Be
at the front
quiet.
now.
It's not easy, Gangrene. Sure, you can manage that broom?
Oh, great. There's still a couple more
I
enemies.
find your suffering. Not my blood.
Alright, so much for that guy.
You'll be a fine.
Come on, Margosa. We gotta deal with the elephant.
So,
In the room?
You wanna play with magic?
I never drink wine.
Be quiet. It's not easy.
Okay, yeah, you can come over here and do
I
the
find your
mystics.
suffering
Ooh,
exquisite.
yes, good. Good, 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 good.
Not
All right.
my blood type.
And then we'll worry about microing other stuff later. Please. Okay. I'm fine with this.
You'll
Yeah. You can deal with the mystics that way. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's just gonna solo them now.
Sure you can manage that
Very
broom?
cool. And then I have a bunch of extra,
Twist the bones and bend
I almost said resources. Bunch of extra money.
So you wanna play with magic? So you wanna play with magic?
We're still putting everyone at the front.
It's not easy being green.
Okay, good enough, I guess. We're all ready for you, Malik. Do what you gotta do. Do what you're gonna do.
Sure you can manage that broom? So you wanna play with magic? Sure you can manage that broom?
Who's missing? You.
Be quiet.
Becomes prey.
Okay, Rip Margosa. Oh, okay, nice. Will this do anything? Or is he gonna destroy it too? Okay, nope, he won't. So let's just go for the Blazing Gem tactic. Oh, never mind, he will still destroy it.
I never dreamed.
Oh, he's over here now. Okay, cool.
Sure you
This is
can
exactly
manage
what
that
you want
broom?
the Wicked
So you
Sisters
wanna
for.
play with magic? Be quiet. It's not easy being green.
I'm gonna do this. Please, Margosa, finish him off.
Swift as a coursing.
Okay, cool. We did it. I first tried the Malik boss fight. You have fought well, but... Oh, is there more? There's much more struggle ahead of you. Tell me this is second phase. Please tell me this is second phase. No! Dagnabbit! I haven't had enough yet. Hammerhold is yours. Aim higher. Finally. Thump. Okay, so he's just gonna keep it in his treasure trove. No more distractions. Huh? Okay. I guess all of this stuff was a distraction. I did say that before about the story. Why do all the boss fights here seem to die so quickly? Just low HP? I think I'm over preparing for them. See, this is why I was giving the boss fights in Kingdom Rush 1 Impossible mode like 50,000+ health. That's not the right way to word that, but over 50,000 health. Because you can deal so much burst damage in these games with micro that it makes it look trivial. See, I am capable of doing micro sometimes. And in this case, it trivializes the boss fight. Maybe once I got a driving license, it caused me to be confident enough to play well again. Which means I might have to return to Chaos Mode. I kind of want to do a redo of Chaos Mode, like from a fresh save file again. It's just that I know that that's going to be like quite long to do. Like it would take kind of a while to do all that again. But it is like the best of Kingdom Rush in my opinion. Like there's nothing else that I can do that's Kingdom Rush related that's more fun than the Origins Chaos Mode mod. So I kind of want to return to that at some point. Funny that I'm talking about that already after doing the DLC. Okay, let's talk about the DLC though. So 79 viewers, wow. Thoughts on it overall? I would say that it was actually a pretty neat experience. It took about 3 hours to clear it, but that's without doing more heroics and irons. So you can artificially add like maybe an hour to that, maybe 90 minutes to that, depending on how long they take. And that's from a first try probably. So struggling against these, I'm pretty sure this one, like I feel like you can first try this level if you see like that you have to use artillery, or like early on you can figure out what you're supposed to do. So this one shouldn't take too long to do. This one, maybe. I feel like this one is also still like set up for like all of the enemies to establish them and what they can do. This one I can see taking a while to figure out what you want to do here. This one I consider a pretty good struggle. And the heroic and irons of these as well are also a pretty decent challenge. So that's a good amount of time too. Maybe like 1 to 2 hours total. Maybe even 3, I don't know. So let's estimate that's like 5 hours of struggle to do all 6 like possible modes between these 2 levels. Plus this one is like 45 minutes maybe. I'll estimate that generally, so 5 hours and 45 minutes. And then this, I have no idea how long this would take. This is like a lot of micro, so this can be pretty annoying. If you mess up and lose 1 life and lose the iron challenge, you have to reset a bunch of micro to do. So this is an iron challenge that I would say is worth skipping. So I almost don't even want to factor it into the time that it would take to do it. The heroic, I don't think I've even attempted it, to be honest. So I can't say anything about that. But that's maybe like another hour's worth of content. This I can see being a struggle, and I don't know what's held here. Oh, the Wicked Sisters, nice. Even Ironhide realizes how useful they are in these stages. So it's maybe 8 hours worth of content. So an hour per dollar that you could spend in US money. Decent quality with some stuff that can like be annoying still. And like the fundamental Vengeance L's that make it impossible for me to recommend it on the price alone. If it was a free update, that would be totally different. I honestly think that if they wanted a better business model, they should have just had each of these expansions be 99 cents each. I know it would seem like bad to do it that way, but if they made the expansions 99 cents, the heroes 99 cents, and then the free tower or the extra towers that come with it too, 99 cents. Like every single thing was just $1, and we don't worry about like, oh, these are dragons, so you gotta pay $6 or $7 and you get the most OP ones. Make the heroes all like equally balanced around each other. Maybe have the premium stuff be scaled kind of like how it does it in Origins, where if you don't use the hero well, then you're not going to get that much out of them. But if you use the hero decently well, then they're going to perform better than the free ones. So you still earn how powerful they are. So they're allowed to be a little bit more imbalanced, I guess. I wouldn't mind that, but you can't micro in Vengeance anyways. But I'm just seeing that in this model here, that if they had just done that, I think they would get more sales, or at least it would be easier to recommend buying each one of the things that are available to be bought on mobile at least. So as it is now though, for what it is, I would say that you should only buy it if you have as much money to spend as Potato. And if not, then it's probably better to just enjoy it vicariously through what other people have to offer through YouTube and stuff like that, and just keep playing the other free stuff. Because it's probably better than anything else that Vengeance has to offer. This is probably the next best campaign. Kind of funny to think that it's sandwiched. Like all the quality is, or well, I guess the sandwich is the bread then. The quality is the bread of the sandwich. So all of the rest of it is bad. Like this is stuff that was released later on. This is the first mini campaign. And these ones are, what's it called? Like the best stuff that Vengeance had to offer that's for free. Still is, I guess. And then this is like also the best stuff that Vengeance has to offer. And then everything else that was released afterwards. So the ice stages. I mean, I like the ice stages actually. I would argue that they're a little bit better than the Anurian ones until I play them again, and then I remember how annoying it is to deal with frozen hearts. And then I would say they're not better. And then, yeah, the Halloween and Chinese levels are like the worst ones. I don't even think that the Dwarven stages are all that good either. So you don't have too much other good stuff to enjoy from Vengeance, unless you're not that critical and picky. I feel like people that still like the Dragon campaign of Vengeance, or people that still like the Halloween campaign, if you like the Halloween campaign, you'll love this, because your standards are that low. But like even if you like the Dragon ones, or like any of the other mini campaigns that much, like like what I'm gonna call an average fan who's not that critical of all the stuff that's released for Vengeance, and it doesn't weigh down on them in any way when there's fundamental L's like the hero micro and stuff like that, then it probably is worth it. That's what I'm seeing. That if it's if L's don't bother you that much in Vengeance, then this campaign won't have as many flaws as I would point out in it. And it still doesn't have that many, but like the stuff that's already an L in Vengeance is still an L in new content as well. That's what I'm trying to say. My standards are so low, only the sandworm can see it. Zingo! Good one. It's good in main campaign levels of 1 to 2 choke points and dragon levels. The dwarf stages are great. They're really difficult. You know what? Maybe I'll give them a try again. I don't remember them being all that good. They're just like... I think they're just good for vengeance. Anyway, so I need to have lunch. I've been here long enough. All I had for breakfast were 2 Pop-Tarts. I will be back to play either Chaos Mode or continue one of the other stream things that I was doing. Probably also more Dragon's Dogma, to be honest. I need to get back into that. Make all the viewers go away again because I'm playing games that they didn't subscribe for. Thanks everybody for being a part of this though. This was one of the more fun streams to do. I probably could have paused and chatted for a lot longer, but I decided to keep it brief, and I think that was to the benefit of everyone. But in future streams, expect more yapping.